What's up, Vivers? We got a new patch, we got a new hunter, and we got North America Scrims revived here, along with a couple spectator changes. And we are diving into game one. I am joined by the lovely, the beautiful Kavjan. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am doing excellent, tired as we just discussed, but still in it here. Are you able to see my screen all good?
Yep, we're perfect. We
Hell
are
yeah.
doing great. The spectator
Let's
changes.
go.
Look, it looks like so much easier to click the teams on the left over there.
Easier to click the teams, and also we should get like a notification, like if any of these guys are fighting, like if these guys shoot each other, it should show like a little crosshair thing that like TEG is in combat. So we'll see. I'm gonna like be trying to keep an eye on the bottom left to kind of see like.
Yeah, maybe it means we'll be able to press tab a little bit less sometimes.
Yeah, true. Like I'm hoping that's what it means, because in order to find the action right now, it is a lot of tabbing, and I probably over tab on the spectator side of things because I want to miss. So we'll see potential action breaking up here. What's good, OC? Hope you're doing well, brother.
Looks like just kind of scouting, staring at each other a little bit right now.
Ooh, we did get the swords though. Look.
Oh, true. Little swords on the left there.
Ooh, look at this.
Yeah,
Pine on the Mercury. Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's not on the Shrike today. No Shrike, old Jordan Shrike.
Although Shrike buffs, Kaya, tiny Shrike buffs. I thought like when I made the video last week talking about the hotfix where they mentioned Shrike, like a lot of comments of people like, how are they buffing Shrike? Like TC is delusional. And I basically made a comment about how I think Shrike is like the worst hunter in the game right now at like the elo I play at. And that didn't make people happy either.
Yeah, I know a lot of the newer players have a really hard time with her because they don't understand like how to play around her like 2-shot or 3-shot potential late game.
So hopefully, I don't know if you saw the specific Shrike changes, but they literally made the VFX for that like more clear. So it should be easier to play around the mark. They buffed her her vision bird, so it's less mana, like almost half mana, and it is like 5 seconds off the cooldown at all levels. So like that's the buff. There's no damage buff. Like she didn't get any stronger. She's not gonna be able to like 2-tap you better. The only buff is like a little lower cooldown on her vision anti-heal, which like at that lower elo is probably getting underutilized anyways, right?
Yeah, I would say we'll see a bigger difference on the 5-second cooldown reduction in these higher elo games.
Right.
I would also say like I think more than anything the VFX and stuff like that, it's just going to be a big quality of life change for hopefully a lot of the newer players that maybe have a hard time keeping track of when they're marked.
For sure. And along with the mark change, something else that is going to be really helpful that I've actually like noticed but have never really been able to like identify what it was. If she ever queued up her shot when she was in Fog of War, like even if she was right next to you but you were kind of looking the other way, you just couldn't hear her shooting. So she could just shoot you from silence. So that was also fixed. So I agree. Hopefully the clarity of everything gets bumped up as we see potentially our first action here, but BAP opt out, decide to ride away with these gold armors, their spoils from Dawn Caps.
Yeah, BAP have been pretty consistently, like the past few scrims that have been run, like all of the scrim blocks, they get the gold armor region uncontested like every game. And that's usually because they're running Shrike early game, but they don't even have Shrike this game and they still got it.
I do think, I'm pretty sure Mercury is going to have quite a strong level 1 because just with the LMB, you were talking about the kind of zone control, the slow, the burn, like once you get good at kind of like working that burst, I feel like her level 1 could actually be quite strong. Probably not Strike strong, right? But maybe at this point teams are like trained to like not want to contest them anyways, right?
That's what I was thinking when I saw nobody contesting them this time. Uh-oh, Flame Dave. A little bit caught out here.
Pamu looking to back him up with the staff slam. We do have the big Wukong nerfs in play here, so the length of that RMB dropped by like a third. A pretty significant reduction here to the... There's a couple things on Wukong's kit that got hit. The LMB speed and dampen on his Shmoomin got touched a little bit, and then we see the length of the RMB got touched a little bit. I think, oh, lots with the car crash. Deletes Aaron up there. Flame Dave with the Jewel, also Jewel receiving a buff. Was watching Madly earlier. And the jewels are back, baby. So we see some jewel damage coming out there from Flame Dave.
Yeah, the jewel buffs seemed kind of minuscule, but the bug fix on her shift is actually massive. That's TJ out already.
Yeah, TJ
Our newer team, the Scrims.
Getting a little caught there. Love to see him out here, though. I think like a lot of these players, I recognize their names because I've been seeing them, you know, not only playing, but also like trying to sign up for scrims and stuff. And it's really cool to see new players enter the mix. We see the healing. Oh, trying to get the gas cloud revive on the Wisp there for Krillo. Jang trying to work that concoction angle, not quite able to get it through. Cat responds a little too quickly.
The interesting thing about the, I forget what it's called. It's like Cinnabar Elixir or something like that.
Cinnabar Cocktail, that's what it is.
Cinnabar Cocktail. Yeah, the interesting thing about that is it does have the like it does have the revive effect, but it's not a persistent revive effect. So if somebody stomps on a Wisp, like once, they don't keep reviving.
Okay, I see. What do you know if the Wisp like rolls out and then rolls back in? Can they like reset it?
I have no idea. I did not test that yet.
Ooh, nice grab on the staff up. Coming in from Areg, gonna instantly get that kill onto Pamu. CMT, Flame Dave pushing up like he wants to answer, maybe has that car to try to play out. Pretty bold move. Maybe just trying to buy some time for the other member of CMT to get space and get a res. We see Lods doing just that, and he is gonna have the space. Pamu right back up.
We'll have res sickness here for a moment though, but has Mercury Hills to back him up. Uh-oh.
This TLD with Areg on the third is looking kind of scary. Lemur on the Mercury, Areg setting him up. Phenom on the Fox. Wow, this is actually kind of a disgusting comp. Opting completely away from like the all damage carries.
Yeah, I mean Areg's KP is always clean. I just realized that we're officially on 2-star items now. We're locked to 2-star items for
Let's
everything.
go. Yeah, because basically for those that aren't familiar, they told the competitive community that they're going to be scaling the level of the relics over the course of the season. So because 1 month is down, we're now into the 2nd month. We are on to 2-star relics here, and in a month we would be on to 3-star relics, and that would last till the season reset. So a little bit of like progression in custom games even. And I think with the quantity they've been scrimming in EU, they're probably like able to feel this out a little bit more. But as we see Ulti coming out here, our first golden beam for TNN, doing anything he can to stay alive, is going to get that self-healing. Has the hover wings. They're not level 3 though, so not going to be able to use that LMB impulse in. Is going to get finished off by the Lods Brawl.
Dang, I can't believe they already went out. It's already 2 teams out.
Look at all these swords bottom left.
I know. Everybody's in combat. Oh.
Okay. I'm looking for a little grabby action. 3 people on the car, trying to find a slam, kind of anything he can. CMT overwhelming there on the numbers, going to bring him down.
They were just chasing him down. They were in pursuit. Need for speed.
OC's lurking on the full screen. Let's go. Love SUPERVIVE on the big screen.
Put it on the TV for the ultra big screen.
We see a little contestant over the Soul. Bap looking to go in, fighting in the Soul Storm here. Going to be under a bit of pressure, kind of try to back out. We see multiple staffs coming out from both Wukongs. Looks like Dumb kind of split. There's Celesta North going to be backing out. Oh, that's Miri. Oh, I love this team. Wubby, Jetski, and Miri.
Yeah, I know. I was looking and I was like, oh, it's like my 2 homies plus Jetski. That's a goated team.
It's a goated team. Confirmed. Bap looking for a fan entry onto him, maybe. Working that gold armor angle still. Even levels. Both teams have relics. Looks like Dumb not really wanting it. Kind of on the retreat already. Oh, although they could fight this. Nice spike, I think, coming through from Wubby there. 1 from Bap down. I think Dumb maybe want to look for this re-engage, but not going to over kind of commit with the way this circle's moving in and this soul zone.
Yeah, and that means that Jetski was able to pick up one of those soul perks there as well.
Oh, true.
So now Bap down 1 soul perk.
True, true. And a gold armor potentially if they got to that loot box, right?
Yeah, I think Jetski did get the gold armor.
Nice,
yep.
Nice.
A little bit of strength going Dumb's way here.
Dumb looking not bad. Gonna run into CMT here. Seeing CMT in a couple bites. So our Flame Dave getting caught by that Wubby Bay RMB at already half health. Not gonna be enough to survive the follow-up LMB from Wubby. So CMT on the back foot again. I've been doing a pretty good job fighting, though, under this pressure.
Oh, got another little scrap down here.
Ooh, golden beam out. Arg trying to squid his way out of there. It's going to catch the wall. Gets the heart emote from Suga. Love to see it. Twin A would be proud.
That golden beam does so much damage.
Right? It kind of cooks. Also, the fact that it heals you and everyone too is kind of wild.
Moira ult from Overwatch.
True. I think like 3-star Diadem is going to go crazy on her probably the same way Krista is. We'll see. Because we got a heated battle here. Suga looking to hold on to this Soul Stealer. We saw him get 1 stack on it before. Stealth Ninja has member of... Who is that over here? This is Jetski. Had to burn the ult to get out of that one. Is going to get out, get back to the team. So little conflict broken up here. We see multiple teams kind of looking to take each other's space.
Yeah, a lot of teams really prioritizing the high density of minion camps here in Wraiths. Kind of making a lot of... I mean, it's like one of the only camp-dense regions that's left in this day 3 circle at this point.
Sometimes, like, especially like late games, those end like creep camps are so hotly contested. They're like so important to position around and try to get to first on the day turnover. Because like you say, like there's maybe 1, maybe 2 biomes that teams are trying to farm out. Like 7 teams, 8 teams are trying to share the camps. It's like...
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest changes that for me has impacted the way the game plays in 1.0 versus open beta, is that there is on average like at least 4 less camps in the day 3 circle and the day 4 circle than there were previously.
Because of the more abyss. That makes sense. Yeah, that's a really good call out actually. Because I felt that too, kind of just like intuitively, but not really like put it into words till you just said that.
Yeah, there's just a lot less camps available in these in-game scenarios. So you see a lot of teams when, like, your poverty, if there's a really bad level disparity, sometimes people going into day 4 will still be like level 9 if they've had a particularly bad run.
And that's rough. Like, especially, and usually on that run, like if you got gate kept from relic shops, like then it's a super rough poverty run. Like if you don't have, you know, the relics to back up the levels even, like you can get, can feel really bad like playing from behind.
Yeah, especially like since all of your AP and your base stats come from levels now as opposed to items, it's so impactful.
OC says jet ski confirmed not homie when we were talking about.
I just haven't talked to him a lot. I'm sure he's a homie. I just can't call him my homie or else it'd be weird because he's like talked to me like once ever, I think, and he'd be like, I don't know her.
Speaking of homies, these are my homies right here. What the frick? Flow juiced immense. Yeah, like these are race row experts, man. They grew up here.
Back in the old days of race.
Yep. You know.
It was F tier drop POI.
It was race or bust, baby. Especially like the old duos meta was truly race or bust. If anyone remembers that, it was wild.
Well, it is a lot of camps. There used to be nothing else there. Now at least you got the relic shop. Sometimes day 1 abyssals spawn there.
I remember when that was happening, when everyone was like dropping rates. I was like hanging out in Lemur's chat at one time, and like Paz was in there, and they were like talking about like, why is everyone dropping rates? And Paz is like, he's like, Zick, did you make a video about race being like the best drop point? I was like, nah, dog, like not guilty.
Well, so far we got, it was a 1-for-1 versus CMT and Dumb here, but now Dumb on the pursuit.
Oh,
she get their member back up.
That snowman, what was that? Someone hit him with a snowball on the way, and he had like there was a split-second snowman. I think it got canceled by the snowman. Miri, huge ultimate. The Dumb follow-up. Wubby getting 2 off the back of that Celestial from Miri, looking really strong here. Kind of in a quarter now, though, as JHK finds him. Jang, Krillo, and Ham looking to punish Dumb off the third party. They are going to find space to the south. WTF, here's the action. But Kaya, the circle, going to be closing in, going to put a lot of pressure on everyone moving up here.
Yeah, there is now a lot of pressure on Dumb, especially since they had to rotate south there to try to find entry into the circle. Cat also looking in a pretty similar position. Oh, that golden beam.
Did what I thought I saw Kenneth and Nidhogg in the lobby.
I think Nidhogg was playing, if I remember correctly, somebody said in the chat that he was playing an arena game, so he was late. So that's why we have, I think,
So they're going
somebody sub
they're
for
going
him.
duo no fill to
Oh
Big Daddy
yeah,
and
yeah,
Wads.
because their third didn't show up. So
Okay, interesting. Hopefully we'll see the full. I was like really excited to see Cat in action here because I love watching that squad. I think they've just like they haven't had enough scrims to really like scale up, but they're all cracked players.
yeah, no, hopefully Nidhogg will be done with his arena game and we'll be back for game 2. Oh,
Hell
probably
yeah.
last now for CMT.
Yeah, it has a little bit of space up there. It's still a ton of violence happening on the bottom right. GS, all Abyss. We see Cat kind of owning the land to the south, Dumb to the north. Cat gonna kind of give up that space. GS will probably find a little land to the south, or they just push this two-man squad. As we see JHK kind of controlling a lot of space in this next shift here.
Yeah, they are kind of kings of the islands right now.
We can see here Kaya 3 stars picked up by Ham and Jang. I saw some mentions in the scrim chat about if that was gonna like the excess 3 stars being around the map. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, so sometimes you can find the 3-star relics in like vaults and other things like that.
But like so that was the change they made, but an even more of a change as of today. Have you heard it?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I hadn't really read a lot about it in the chat.
Like undocumented change.
I mean, it makes sense though because like back when it was 1 stars, you could find 2-star relics in the vaults as well.
Right. So I'm wondering if like we'll be seeing more 3 stars in play, or if we see some kind of like ban implement. Areg looking for a grab here. Oh, sorry, not Areg. Stealth Ninja getting the grab. Oh my goodness, that golden beam from Lemur with the combo from the rest of TLD. Suga is instantly gone. Gonna force everyone else scattering for GS. Caesar has that Soul Stealer, but just gonna probably die to Storm here. Really nowhere to go. Trying to just find an angle out, but not a ton of mobility on that Mercury, and still very new. The Hunter having come out today. Just gonna be Stealth Ninja left.
Oh, manages to dodge out Dumb's double spikes,
Oh.
but Wubby goes down.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh yeah, Jetski, get that. Where is Wubby back?
No, the crown holder was Pamu, and he dunked
sorry.
Stealth Ninja, who didn't have the crown.
It looked like
No,
that was
it's
the
okay.
crown that went down.
I
Sorry.
got confused for a second too. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
So
there we go.
The second time.
There it
Oh, it's just 3 spikes in a row. Going crazy over here. Dumb versus TLD. Lemur and Areg looking to trade with Miri and Wubby. Train on the way. Lemur looking to loot. Wow,
Wubby! Oh my god,
dunk.
huge dunk.
The R&B still works, guys. Even though it's
just
less
a little
range.
smaller.
Yeah, it definitely still dunks. Avalanche coming out from Lemur, forcing Wubby off here. So Miri and Wubby, immense last member for WTF. Must have gotten caught somewhere. Looking to trade against Miri. Ultimate out. Wubby gonna look for dunk here. Immense trying to get back on the land. Not a ton of space to work with. No crown either.
They managed to get the beacon on the ice over there. Looks like Dumb will get all 3 of their members back up.
Yeah, that's a clutch beacon right there. We see JHK posturing on this bottom side, looking to maybe push the 2-member Cat squad. TLD still lurking to the south. They did get Phenom back. So now Cat in WTF in a tricky spot to the left here. Immense needs to find a kill. Not going to be able to. Forced back over into the arms of Dumb. Jetski getting the knock. Miri 1 shot, but they re-engage onto JHK. Krillo solo. Lemur cooking with the golden beam from the south. Jang is 1. Ham about to be the last member left for JHK, but somehow they find a little bit of room to the north.
And really, like, Dumb and TLD's position there, like when all of the teams pushed into the middle of the 2 of them, and all of the other 3 teams that had pushed in were much weaker than them. That was very good positioning on the north and south from both Dumb and TLD. Oh, train res.
Oh, yeah, true. Ham looking to stick it here. Might be their best shot. TLD, Phenom reads it. TLD gonna probably push off of this res. Multiple members coming with low health. Lemur, golden beam again, taking out Jang over Abyss. They get the res onto Krillo, but sacrifice Jang in the process. Will it be worth here as TLD continuing to push their south? Dumb still to the north. JHK, enemies on all sides. Wubby finds the dunk onto Ham. It's just Krillo left, full heat, and a prayer makes it out. Wow.
Krillo with dish movement as per usual does manage to make it out, but I don't think he's got. Oh, he's gonna pick up some pots from the shop really quick. Oh, he's got one, but Cat finds him.
Oh, so almost able to do something, but Cat does find him in the end there. Really no space to kind of play for here with 3 squads left. And this next shift Kaya over to the left where a TLD is going to be brutal.
Yeah, that end game zone right there with all that abyss and then the giant rock and then the tiny little bit of land next to the rock. This is going to be kind of a rough patch to find your spot in. Hopefully Dumb bought some E-plots when they were just at the shop there a second ago.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to ask you about. What are your thoughts on the E-plat change combined? Like, if considering the dunking changes in play, the tripling cost of E-plat, how much of an impact do you think that's going to have at this ELO?
I think it's going to have a pretty big impact because before, like, you can buy multiple E-plats and it was like a good counter for dunks, but also I think the biggest reason that E-plat was so valuable is because there is just so much abyss now.
Right. Regardless of dunks, you just have some patch of land to play for, especially in these finals, right?
Yeah, so now it's going to be pretty rough not being able to hold as many of those in your inventory. Or especially not having the econ for them. Everything is so expensive now. It's so hard to
pots,
make sure you get enough gold.
Yeah, I've heard several players voicing feedback about wanting the return of the armories or the armor repair. Remember it used to scale with the type of armor you had when it was on the fire.
Yeah, I think honestly a good change that they could implement is if they just gave the base camp back the old armor tab.
Yeah, yep.
And then like just kept the ones that you could buy and use like out in combat as 400 gold.
Yeah, and those are more expensive because they're more valuable because you can use them on the move. And then when you actually have a fire that you're playing around, which is like, kind of harder to do than just using something like out in the middle of nowhere, you get the advantage of getting to pay based on your armor tier, right? So maybe red is still 400, but maybe gold is 300, blue is 200, green is 100, and white is 50 or whatever, right?
Yeah. I honestly think that even like the mobile armor taps, it would be hard to implement a change like that since there's like armor evolution, you know? Oh, Cat's just sending it.
No, I'm agreeing that the packs stay the same. Just the one on the forge is what scales like it used to. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Miri over the top, forcing TLD completely out of their spot. The fight just going crazy all of a sudden. TLD forced completely out. In the process of all that, our third squad gets knocked out, crunched in the middle. Just going to be Dumb fighting TLD for this last spot of land. Lemur is down, trying to win in the 2v3 here. Miri won as well. Areg looking to finish off now. Areg, last one left. Somehow Wubby still alive with a centimeter of health. Gets that staff shield through. And after a super close final right there, after a lot of posturing, Dumb take the victory. Let's go.
That was a clean game. It looked a little bit bumpy when they had to make that rotate initially, like on the day 3 circle into the from the south, but they recovered really, really well. Also, I'm really impressed by Cat duo no filling getting 3rd.
Yo, true. Actually, that's actually crazy. Yo, Wolf2 5K, love the SUPERVIVE YouTube content. Finally got a stream. Yo, welcome, homie. I appreciate the follow. Welcome. Maybe I need to just give you mod powers, OC. You're hanging out a lot, bro. I don't really have any mods.
Yeah, I saw the spam in chat and I banned him.
I also just put a ban through. I didn't see it till just now, though. OC says no to them. I love that.
Good work, OC. You let him know. That is a good game. I'm interested in how the relics being 2-star now is going to shift the meta, because it's definitely going to do something very significant to the meta for these next few scrim blocks. I also wonder if it'll get more of the NA like top tier players interested in coming back into scrims as well.
True, yeah. I feel like all it takes is like a couple of good days of scrims that people are enjoying and look exciting for people to get more interested, and then all of a sudden there's 12, 13, 14 teams like we used to see, right? Signing up. And so it would be really cool to see, like, a patch like this, like, just invigorate kind of and maybe the 2-star for whatever reason is more interesting than how the 1-star was playing out, right? So players are like more interested in this kind of like meta shift, but I agree, and we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how it kind of ends up going here.
I,
I think all of them are
I
afraid of
especially
3-star.
think Yeah, I especially think that one of the biggest changes that we might see in this upcoming like section of 2-star relic scrims is resonating idol is going to be a
Mm.
menace now, and so is ultimate diadem, because that's when the like ult refund mechanic comes back into play is for on the 2-star version of ultimate diadem.
Yeah, and they haven't
So
been able to utilize those functionalities at all up to this point,
yep,
right?
yep.
So but we did see a pretty beefy nerf onto the resonating idol though. So like 10 stacks down from 50% to 30% ability haste. So I think that one we didn't see any diadem changes, so I agree diadem still be really strong. It'll be curious to see how much that affects the resonating idol builds.
Yeah, I would really like to see like especially with 2-star diadem now, like seeing like Krista in some of these games, because I think Krista is super strong with a lot of the 2-star
True.
grips, kicks, and relics.
Yeah, there's definitely some hunters that really need like some specific things to like Krista's are like a really good example to scale like that. Um, Yo, Relic, what's up? Is Supervive officially saved Zig Supervive? I mean, it is a step in the right direction, bro. We just got to keep stepping.
Yeah, I think a lot of the changes that they made today, like the dunk changes especially, are going to be very helpful moving forward. I think that was like one of the biggest thing that was aggravating, especially a lot of like the high elo players, is just dunks are so frustrating to deal with, especially since there's so much abyss now.
Yeah, and it just like, you think about a game where the whole point is like this sandbox combat, right? The whole point of the whole thing is how is this dynamic sandbox combat. If that combat can just end in one button, it's just not fun. Like it's not even that, it's not as rewarding for the player getting the kill, and it's super unfun for the player just getting, you know, just one shot down. And I think in a world where the map was a lot different and there wasn't this amount of abyss and there were way fewer like dunkers, and also people weren't as good on those dunkers, like it made a lot more sense for it to be sort of like a binary mechanic where it's just like if you hit this one hitbox, you win. Like you just insta kill someone no matter what. Um, but now, like, it's just like I think there's because of the amount of abyss, because of the amount of dunkers, because of the fact that they're probably going to add more characters with dunk abilities, and because of the fact that everyone's getting a lot better. Like dunking has just felt more and more and more oppressive, and like we've all felt that as players. If you've been playing Supervive, for a while, it's like you used to play around dunking, a moderate amount, but now it's literally like you just don't push abyss like against like a Wukong. You just like if you don't have an E plat, you just don't go out there, and that's not fun either. Like that's just
Yeah,
super, and it's not fun for the Wukong because he doesn't get to try to dunk because you're not going to push him, so you're both just sitting there staring at each other.
yeah, it like creates a lot of just sitting on your hands and waiting for like all players involved, which I think kind of led to a lot of players feeling very bored and like stagnated with the game.
Yeah.
So hopefully these changes will help quite a bit. I have high hopes for them.
Hell yeah. Relic says Wukong feels way better. Cool. That's good to hear, man. I haven't got a chance to play it today yet, but I'm gonna be jamming after this. But it definitely seemed like from what I saw from the balance changes, they all seem like pretty kind of like in the right direction, and like even like quite a bit more connected to the community feedback than balance changes we've seen in the past. Like they seem pretty like then there's a couple of the offenders that are maybe missing. Like I was kind of surprised to not see anything on Tetra or like Bebo. But I will say, like in general, I think the balance changes this patch were kind of like a lot better than sometimes we've seen in the past, where they're kind of like hit or miss. Like it seems like this time they kind of like everything was oriented in the direction of what was really kind of feeling oppressive to players, right?
Yeah, I think a really big part of that, and this is kind of like a shout out to Ham and a lot of the other like high elo players that have been coordinating on this, but
Yep.
Ham having the bi-weekly roundtable with the devs and us having a better line of communication in general is just it's been so huge so far. So
For
I'm
sure.
really thankful to Ham and also to the devs for establishing that line of communication between the community and the actual like dev team. It's very useful.
Absolutely. Yeah, Ham, the GOAT, doing a lot of work behind the scenes to try to save Supervive and bring information and feelings and like real feedback from top players to devs that are actually hearing it and passing that information along. And obviously that's what you would hope happens in like the main Discord, but those channels can just get like so flooded with so much kind of erroneous feedback from all sides, which they definitely are still looking through that. They're still parsing through that stuff. But this is basically like, you know, a little more targeted feedback from players that have been playing hundreds of hours and are extremely good at the game. You know, kind of like what they're feeling on a much more like personal level. And I think even just, you know, from a player perspective, we can appreciate even just the fact that you feel like you're getting heard. Like that alone, right? Like if you just feel like they're listening to you.
Yeah, that's like a big morale boost for sure.
Like, yeah,
Is
even
to
something
feel
like
heard
that.
by the devs.
Right. Just like it goes a long way. It makes a big difference in like, you know, how people are kind of feeling about everything overall.
Yeah, I agree with you, Relic. They just have to trust that we know what we're talking about. That's a big part of it.
The art team is honestly carrying the stable. Let's go. That's my bro. That's my bro.
I mean, have we seen the Mercury art? I'm just saying, like, it's like the pool party Ari break in case of emergency skin, you know, kind of.
Really wonky drop path coming in here over the top. Everyone going to be landing super north side of the map and going to be closing in on the middle likely. We see Twisters as our storm shift.
Looks like we got one team going the cold thing keep strat. Looks like it's dumb. Two members rotating all the way down there.
Way down there.
It's just so valuable to be able to get all of your grips, kicks, and relics from that gold on like day one, night one. That's just, it's such a huge advantage.
I've just felt so hard, like when I've just been playing ranked, is like, I hate fighting level 1 now. I want my build. Like, I want to buy my relics, grips, and kicks, and then I want to fight the rest of the game. But before I have that stuff, I low-key, like, hate fighting now.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's like the equivalent of, like, in open beta, how you would basically try to farm until you had double blues. And then, like, some armor usually early game. But now the priority is trying to get, like, your at least double relics and hopefully double kicks and grips. But a lot of the time that doesn't happen. Oh, a nice scoop there.
Yeah, a little jewel v jewel action. Ham on the jewel as well. See it coming out. Shift forward to dodge the Pamu slam there. Is going to get queued back by Flame Dave. Mortar coming out. Is going to connect. Nice from Lods there. Oh, but the save from the opposing Mercury. Actually, Ham is fine. Flame Dave goes down.
Yeah, that was a really, really big Cinnabar concoction there from Jang.
It's it seems like a very strong heal to me too. Like the fact that it keeps ticking, and when you get the upgrade, the level 4 upgrade for the cocktail, it's actually a crazy upgrade. Yeah, you literally can, even with no CDR, there's a 1.5 seconds where you can't have it up. If you build no ability haste, because it's up 12 seconds and it's on like a 13.5 second cooldown, or maybe like 15 seconds. But even like just chrono gauge will get it to the point where you can basically keep it up all the time.
I honestly think my favorite part about it is that it cremates enemy wisps. I think that that's just so huge. It does so much, it has so much value.
Yeah, I found myself when I was messing with it using it a lot for the slow, like to try to hit my mortar, like throw the slow on him with the cocktail and then try to like mortar.
You also throw your slow combo into the ulti for the golden beam damage.
True, true. And you can actually, unlike her other abilities, you can press the Q mid any of the other animations. You see fight breaking out here. Yeah, more Jewel Violence. Krillo kind of on the back foot. Big pressure onto Lods, though, as he's backing away. Oh, Pamu on the side finds him. One huge slam. So just like that, JHK is out of there.
Yeah, Flame Dave lost the one, or sorry, Ham lost the 1v1 to Flame Dave up in the north there. The Jewel ones up there.
I don't know. I have seen Flame Dave on Jewel before, but I don't know if I've seen Ham on Jewel. I usually see him on the Brawl.
I have seen Ham on Jewel a long time ago.
Gotcha.
But I think he's been avoiding playing her because she's not been in a great state.
Yeah, apparently a shift bug negating like a huge portion of her damage, because with that fixed and with the passive downscaled, she's doing more damage. So she actually was kind of unplayable from a bug, unfortunately. But hopefully back in it here.
Yeah, I'm glad they finally fixed it. It did take them such a long time to fix the bug, though. Madly was crying.
Yeah,
The
true.
Madly tears
He
were
was.
felt.
I literally like tuned in a Madly stream today, and he seemed like in such high spirits. I felt really happy for him.
I'm glad for Madly. That
Yeah.
guy's a cool dude.
For sure. One of the OGs. As we see potential violence between BAP and 10 here. BAP do have that gold armor like you called out, Kaya, getting that very reliably. Everyone on level 6. We see more relics through for BAP, so probably advantage them here. We see 10 kind of playing a little bit on the back foot, a little bit split. Someone looking for an out just in case they are going to back off.
Oh god, more action even down and underrot down here between GS and CMT. GS kind of on the back foot, trying to escape here. CMT have all 3 ults on all their members.
Are going to get Caesar down there. Flame Dave getting it through. Suga on the run now. Does have Stealth Ninja left still. They probably are going to be just fine repairing this beacon. Everyone else pretty spread out here, Kyle. We got a couple teams kind of close together in race, but everyone kind of having their own biome still. Probably going to see a convergence here on this next shift.
I think it's really funny because whenever there's like a flight path that's like really skewed towards one side of the map, I feel like people spread out more than they would otherwise. But then when there's a flight path that's really like centralized on the map, I feel like people are always closer together.
Interesting.
The storm is closing.
Yeah, look how spread out everyone is. The flight path was like way up here. That is interesting.
I think it's because everybody thinks in the beginning of the game, oh, I'm gonna rotate like way down south out of this flight path because nobody like
Because nobody's going to do
nobody's
that,
gonna
and
go-
then everyone does
and
it.
then everybody yeah, everybody does
That's
it.
what happens when I have a genius drop idea that no one else is going to do. That's exactly what happens. There's like 6 other
Yeah,
teams that
everybody
drop.
does it.
Yeah. Without
I feel
fail.
that. I feel that. I guess we should just be thankful that SUPERVIVE community is full of big brains.
True. Relic says Mercury is long range oath. I won't hear otherwise.
Well, I mean, like, you're kind of right, because, I mean, Oath does kind of play like a controller. I think, yeah, I mean, I think that she lacks some of the protection that Oath gives his team, but
Like maybe less protection, but makes up for it in like healing value. Because Oath doesn't have a crazy amount of healing. Like she definitely has more raw healing than Oath does.
yeah, she also just has more raw damage. Like I've been seeing some crazy numbers out of people today in Arena, and she can kind of pump damage.
Incoming.
I think like especially I was looking at some potential like full primary attack builds like LMB. Like imagine Refractor Songbow with like Trigger Fingers Long Claw, something like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel
I
like
was
something
trying
like
some of
that
that
could
out
go
in
really hard.
practice tool. Yeah, Songbow felt kind of interesting.
Yeah, especially with the nerf. We'll have to try it out. Lemur getting caught with the Pamu slam there. Gonna make his way out. Little LMB move gets that cocktail down. Gonna heal and reset. TLD probably looking for re-engage. Pamu trying to find it first. There we go. The short range of the RMB. Shafting the monkey. Again.
Got that one though.
Oh, did he? I thought that was a stun
Yep.
from somewhere else. Oh, yeah,
He got
you're right.
booped back. Got booped back by Flame Dave into the R&B stun.
Oh, nice teamwork there coming through from CMT. Good catch from Kaya. I didn't even see that. Oh, Phenom with the triple shield pull on the Fox. Absolutely roasting CMT's health bars there. The rest of TLD follows up. Results in a clean 2. Pamu finds his way out.
The Phenom Felix is just always scary.
True. Very true.
Every time I see it, I'm always like, this guy's actually just cooking them. Like literally, he's putting them on the grill.
He's putting them on the grill. Speaking of grill, 10 might be right on top of it as well as we see Golden Beam, but getting potentially traded there. No, Dylan does go down. Miri is low, but kind of getting saved a little bit from that Tetra wall coming out from 10. So now it's just going to be TNN left on the Mercury trying to make a runaway here.
Yeah, I think coordinating Tetra Wall with like if you have a Mercury on your team and she's trying to use that Golden Beam, it's gonna be hard to make those two work reliably together unless you have a lot of synergy.
Yeah,
as
that's
players.
a fair call out. I think like that wall can actually, like I was feeling that on Ghost, like where I'd go to throw a grenade and all of a sudden there's a friendly wall in front of me. Oh, Tag getting caught there. Speaking of Ghost grenades, game over. Showing up on the Ghost out here. Phil looking strong, putting TG on the back foot. Ghost Note trying to run as well as Aaron Death, but they are going to find Dumb on the left. Jetski looking to punish this retreat. It's just going to be Aaron Death left. Eridaneth. I keep saying that wrong. Eridaneth. Eridaneth. There it is. Ooh.
I think it's Irdeneth.
Eridaneth?
I could be, yeah.
Like ear?
Because
Okay.
AE is usually like a E noise in like Greek and stuff like that.
Got it. I will try that next time.
I could be wrong though. I haven't asked the player.
I did Ghost
specifically.
Note. I was really confused on Ghost Note, and he like came in my chat and told me it was Ghost Note, so I know that one for sure.
Okay, for forever I was just calling him Ghost Knight because I was like
Yeah,
Ghost Knight.
he thought that was hilarious, by the way. He also thought it was hilarious that we tried to just leave out the vowel. We just said like ghost and when we first saw it.
Ghost and
Flame Dave trying to just do everything he can to live here. We see like a three-way fight breaking out.
Oh,
Bap just
really dead.
so strong with these armors
Wait.
and kind of everything online. Flame Dave can't do anything there.
wait, that combo that I just saw there with Spades holding up the shield while the golden beams behind the shield, I kind of like that. It's like
Oh, the oath with the Mercury. That's the real tech.
yeah, holding up the shield so the oath is benefiting from all the healing, but then Mercury is just like free to keep shooting with no threat.
A kind of a disgusting comp, honestly, that Bap's running there. As we see violence breaking out over on the east side here. Stealth Ninja getting a slam onto Flo. Flo rocking the Firefox. We see Immense, last member left for WTF, trying to find any kind of option he can up here. But look at this cat on the res bush camp. Actually going to be such a weird spot for Immense. Really good kind of awareness here. Spidey sense tingling. Knows there has to be other members around.
Maybe Immense spotted them earlier. Oh, I just saw Immense moving up there.
Uh-oh.
Wondering. Uh-oh, he didn't know. He didn't know.
It's just like there's not really a great reason for a team to be there, so you really wouldn't expect Cat to be there, but Cat might get punished now with Bap finding him. Immense just needs to find his way out to the right here before Bap can engage. Tough.
Oh,
Really tough look there for WTF. Just not many options to play for.
yeah, caught in between a rock and a hard place.
Cat continuing to kind of do pretty well with like double sub. At least they have a third now, but back down to their original 2 from last game for now.
That's okay. We've seen them do it before. They're fine.
Having a third teammate is a crutch. Who needs it?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they're just walking resets, you know?
Damn! Calling it so real.
I'm toxic. I'm toxic.
It's real. So CMT finding a knock onto RTK here. The health, like that's like such a real consideration though that I feel like a lot of people don't think about is how valuable that kill reset can be in the middle of the fight. Speaking of that, we see potential kills coming through on the right here as Dumb getting another nice engage on the Bap. Bap return.
my.
Coming down with the 6-way pull. Miri's gone and quick to follow might be Wubby here as we see the combo. Kaya, the oath shield with the golden beam gonna force Wubby right into this other team. Height just way over commits for the dunk, gets it through, gets out scot-free.
But we do see Jetski is still alive, and I've seen Jetski get a lot of crowns off in my day. So
Yes, true.
the hope is not dead.
A brawl specialty, really, and we have seen Jetski do it many a time. Definitely still hope for Dumb here. TLD continuing to look strong.
Storm tightening.
Yeah, TLD looking pretty decent. The only concern I have is Arg's only level 10 right now, but I'm sure there are quite a few people who may still be in a similar situation. As we were talking about, like, in game 1, these endgame circles just have such a lack of camps. Oh, what a spike coming out from height there.
Height going off on the Wukong. The change is not slowing him down at all. Calculating that change of range, still getting many dunks through here. We saw like 3 in a row.
It's reminding me of that clip the other day that I posted of him getting 4 dunks in 45 seconds.
Yeah, I saw that. That was like brutal. Over that forge wall is like basically invisible.
Uh-oh.
Jetski,
Oh,
huge ultimate. Oh, the Big Daddy catches him with the last rocket. Almost able to find his way out there. But Cat do find the crown kill, are going to bring back Salaryman. So back to full force here. Cat, another team that's looking quite strong.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Last remaining member of 10 here. Can
It
Dylan escape?
is Dylan with the crown. Had the grabby, but ran out of options. CMT find the rundown. They are going to run into the full force of Cat. Another big six-way R&B slam coming out from Pamu this time. Going to put the Big Daddy super low. Finds a nice stun onto Lods. Lods forced out a little bit. Does have that Dread Star. Golden Beam in return here. Chunking health bars and healing. We see the power of that ult cleave coming through for the Mercury. Putting so much damage pressure out with the healing on top of it. Gonna really turn that fight, and just like that with the Flame Dab finish, they are gone.
But TLD here directly off of that fight, ready to capitalize before CMT has time to reset. They take Flame Dave down already.
Nice find and pick there. TLD always kind of looking for any kind of advantage. Really good third party there. Knows cooldowns are down. They find a pick, put CMT on the back foot. They are going to grab a crown here.
But that is a long time to wait in such a tiny circle.
True, true. See our red squads, Burgundy versus True Red down here. Oh!
Oh, he comes back up.
This I love the Spades Oath. I'm not super familiar with the Spades Oath either, but it is in action and looking pretty good with the rest of BAP playing around him. I really like the Mercury Oath combo we've been seeing. It's putting Burgundy in such a rough spot here. So Phil, I don't know why I reverted to colors. Phil gonna get forced south of TLD here. TLD kind of just waiting, holding their space. They see some free kills and they're gonna follow up the double spike. Sends Phil back to the menu.
Straight back into the abyss. Pamu playing out that crown timer. 30 seconds left.
25 seconds. Up on the pole. CGS kind of posturing, still plenty afraid to push that Wukong, despite Wukong nerfs, despite dunk changes. He definitely can still dunk you.
He still can do the thing, certainly. Oh, Stealth Ninja looking forward here now.
Oh, that Dread Star though.
Golden Beam.
With the
the
follow-up golden beam from Lods. Actually going turbo here. CMT looking really clean.
Oh, there we go. CMT is all back up now. The crown popped.
Wow, really nice plays from CMT there. Gonna force off GS. Put him into two-man situation. Now just one. As Stealth Ninja tries to retreat, he's gonna find the lurking TLD holding their island down here, and just gonna be one member left. Caesar
that
nowhere
mortar
to
from
go.
Lemur.
I didn't even see it. Did he force him off the plat, or did he like hit him midair?
No, he hit him midair. His team pushed forward to force Caesar off the plat, and then Lemur hit the gnarliest RMB mortar onto.
Fade away
onto
360 max range right in the center. Classic Lemur.
Yep. That's the one thing that I think it was Miri pointed out to me earlier, is mortar in open beta, you had like the yaw turn speed was like not super snappy.
Yeah.
But with Mercury's it's like instant. There's no slow on like the actual y-axis.
I thought that was interesting too. I was actually surprised there was no yaw restriction on it.
Yeah.
I'm also curious, like, because I was testing it. If you take the R&B upgrade, it gives you another 2 seconds off the cooldown. But like the big thing it does is it takes 0.2 seconds off of like the actual animation of it hitting. So you, in theory, like the mortar is coming out faster, but it seemed like such a tiny. It's literally less than half a second. But
I think they're saying that your stream is lagging right now, Zik.
That's not good.
In this endgame fight.
I'm going to just keep going for the YouTube VOD. So we got three-way fight breaking out here. Our final three. TLD holding their space in the bottom here. It looks like CMT kind of have front foot. BAP actually really chipped out. Height, last member left. Over to the left here. Going to try to buy some space. CMT going to be plenty busy with the rest of TLD, though. TLD still a full force as they take out Flame Dave. Height grabs a crown. Potential angle for BAP to come back in here. Pamu grabs a crown. Height looking on the other side. Gets the slam. Now CMT going to be under a ton of pressure. There's Lemur with the wings into the golden beam. Huge play to just delete Lods. Mercury v Mercury. So much damage pressure with the sustain. Using those wings to hold the ult out over Abyss.
Lemur using his signature item, literally.
Yeah, who's this
Almost
Rumel
everyone.
guy named himself after an item? What a noob. Oh!
Oh!
So
Oh,
we
wait, he
see
jumps
the
on
dunk
Stacker.
changes in. Oh, but the second time Areg finds it. Can avoid maybe the first, but not the second. Areg grabs him again, instantly puts him back down. Now just Pamu fighting big E-Platform Phenom. Gonna make sure that dunk doesn't go through. Pamu now forced out of Abyss into the spike turbine there. TLD showing up huge off the back of Areg and Lemur.
Yeah, and TLD just really played that entire endgame fight so well. They let CMT and BAP pressure each other because CMT needed to enter back into the zone and waited for their perfect moment to come in and third party the situation.
Should I try restarting stream? What's my best play here?
That might be the move. If you restart it, I can send the stream together request again if it like resets it at all.
Let me just try if I cancel my let me just try turning off my Discord stream for a sec. I'm gonna restart both actually.
Alright, I need to make sure I update my wins list. That was TLD win for game 2.
Okay, it says my encoder is good and the video is still recording, so I'm gonna try turning my wait. Can you hear me still, Kyle?
Yep, I can hear you.
Just gave me like a error when I tried starting it. Could not access the specified channel or stream key. Please double check your stream key. If it's correct, there may be a problem connecting to the server.
Oh, are you on OBS?
Yeah.
I get that every once in a while. Usually what I do is I just straight up restart my OBS, so I like close it and reopen it. And a lot of the time that works.
Okay. That would just make it so I have to like I would have to
Oh, because you're recording your VOD on OBS too, huh?
yeah, like I would have to like then go edit the two VODs together and export them, which I could do if that's what it takes, but it's just gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Let me try just like re-entering my stream key or something. Maybe we just transfer everyone over to your stream and I keep recording and let me can I even though is it too late for me to like can I just raid you right now? Let me just try to do that before this ends.
I mean, if that's what we gotta do, then that's what
I'm
we
just
gotta
gonna
do.
try it.
Oh. Wow, Zick, thanks for the raid.
No worries. Okay, so now let me try just streaming a disc again to you. And hopefully I can do that without it fucking up.
Sometimes OBS is just really such a goober.
Yeah, because like I literally did this same exact thing where like last week where I was streaming to Discord and also recording, and it was perfectly fine. And I've also done it before where it wasn't perfectly fine. So I was like,
yeah, I don't know why it does that.
okay, I'm sharing screen again, and I'm just making sure my encoder for the video is good. It's looking okay.
You are the drop leader.
Alright, perfect. I see your stream.
Okay, we're
We
back.
got it back up and running before the next game started. Everything's all good.
Let's go. Okay. Hopefully, at least like I think probably without streaming it should be fine. Like with one less the encoder, because I looked at the bottom left, it was saying encoder overloaded. So
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was just too many streams going at once. The VOD recording, I know you said it was fine last week. Sometimes I don't know. I feel like OBS is just weird sometimes.
yeah, it's just like just anything to do with streaming or recording. There's so many technical issues all the time. Like,
Oh my god. Relic said, "Hey Zik, Kaya chat smells better than yours. Sort it out."
whoa, shots fired.
And you're
What?
calling me a
Mine's like a-
feisty woman, Relic? Excuse me? You're a feisty guy.
What am I, a smelly guy? I need to light some candles or something.
I guess so, apparently. Like, holy. This flame is unreal.
Hot out here for game 3 on the breach and in the chat as we see multiple teams dropping for Abyssal Hatchling here.
What does that one have? The dash haste or infinite mana?
I have
think it's
such a hard
dash
time
haste.
telling with the new icons, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, the visual clarity. This is something I was talking about the other day with, I think it was Magical. The visual clarity is just so hard to tell now what the icons are. If you press tab and like hover over what the thing is on the map, it will tell you what it is. But
Oh, but now that it's gone, I can't see.
yeah, it's okay. I could have told you sooner.
No, it's all good. Next time.
Yeah, I have to do that whenever the meteor souls spawn now. I press tab and I go mouse over the meteor
At least
souls
there's a
to
way
see
to
what they
look,
are.
because I thought there wasn't a way to look.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a way to actually look for a long while as well until I just happened to mouse over something when I was pressing tab and I was like, oh, I can tell this way.
Did you know about the Control O thing? Or the Shift O functionality that Tsunami? I
like
think it was on
Inspector?
your... Yeah, I think he sent me a clip from your stream with it. Or he was casting with you.
Yeah, where it like puts it in cinematic mode.
Yeah, I want to try that. I just don't want to mess it up, but I want to try that at some point because I didn't even know that existed. Should I try right
You
now?
don't like. I would say, at your own discretion, knowing that you might get stuck there.
Yeah, so
because-
maybe like closer toward the end of the game, where I
Yeah,
don't have to like
or-
pan around like final circle.
Yeah, that might be the move.
Relic, did you know there's a different camera angle for spectator, bro? That's been in the game. Like if you press Shift O, I can literally like change my vertical. I can come down and look horizontal. Like you can like free cam it, like you're free camming like a CS match.
Yeah, I know that that's the way Numbers has gotten a lot of the footage for like his edits.
Storm closing.
Is the Control O thing or the Shift O?
Yeah, I literally didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, it was my first time hearing about it when Tsunami and I were messing around with it the other day too. A lot more like little tussles here and there
Yeah.
on day one this game so far, it seems.
For sure.
I wonder, was it a more centralized drop path? I don't remember. I wonder if my theory was
I
true.
think no, it was. It went like across. It went like north to south like this. I think it was. I think
Oh my
you're-
god,
I
every
think you-
time. Every time it's a central drop path, there's always more fighting early game. I just noticed these things, you know?
That perception just too good.
Perception check rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, you
Every
got like a
time.
crazy high wisdom, right?
My wisdom modifier is +5.
I am so privileged to have a casting partner that is so wise.
I've got the very charismatic casting partner, and you've got the +5 in charisma.
Yeah. I've been training my charisma. That's funny. So I'm a classic D&D. As we jump back into SUPERVIVE here, it's pretty like spread out. After we did see that early action, we see GS with some vehicles, maybe looking at WTF here. WTF a bit on the split farm, making their way into Storm. So this can be a really good play, but it offers some risk, and the risk is basically this. If you get caught rotating in split by a third party, it can be very detrimental. We see TEG maybe getting a little caught here by one of our top squads, BAP. You called it out, Kaya, always securing that gold armor we see here third time in a row. BAP coming away with all golds of the level 6 full relic
I
buy,
know.
looking very strong.
They always get it every game, and it's almost always uncontested. I want to see some of these teams start contesting BAP, especially since Pine's not on strike today.
True. I wonder how many new Mercury mains are forming up live before our eyes here.
Definitely at least a few. I guess Pine's gonna have to change his name.
What in the world was that interaction?
I don't know. I've seen that bug a few times now where it plays the spike animation and then the person comes back.
It looked like he was like over the ghost, so he like, or the sky shark. He got like spiked into the sky shark and then got spiked again afterward or something. That was super weird.
Now we got Cat and BAP squaring up here. It looks like Nidhogg's finally back. There he
Oh,
is.
Cat back at full force. Kenneth here as well. So they got the full squad in play for the back half of scrims. Let's go. Shout out to Big Daddy and who was it? It was Big Daddy and Sugar something.
Salary Man.
Salary Man, thank you. That were subbing. Shout out to them for filling. Appreciate you guys. Helping scrims keep going here, but there is so much violence over here. Kaya BAP trying to find this fight against CMT. Schreikel actually so low, but Pamu not able to get the finish, not able to chip through that healing with the golden beam. BAP still on the back foot. They're gonna get forced into the arms of Cat here, but Cat also kind of getting pushed out by JAK, so no one's really sure what's happening or who's winning over here.
Meanwhile, on the backside, though, I think Cat did manage to get the boss that spawned over there.
Oh, true, level 8.
Yeah, now have a pretty significant level advantage here.
Absolutely, and we see Lods on that brawl looking to use that ult entry potential here. Pamu with the slam. Nice sidestep there from Nidhogg. As Cat looking to punish these cooldowns.
Oh, nice stun from Pamu. You know, I've seen Nidhogg running this build a lot when he's been playing solo queue recently, where he goes the Essence Reaver and then he goes like the double health grip. So like he's doing it. He's doing it this game too. He's gonna play Tank Zeph.
Tank Zeph, let's go. Oh, he's got Greenwood with the max health. Ah, cool. I like it. And
He's gonna have like 4k HP.
Dude, I actually really like it. Very interesting. 4k HP Zeph sounds kind of toxic.
I know, he's got lowest base HP in the game, but Nidhogg's like, nah, we're gonna fix that. Like,
oh, another lemur mortar coming through. Oh, but the huge third party from 10, so much pressure out, and Height answers back with a dunk from the other side. So Phenom down and 10 down RTK. Got a little turn around. Where did TLB go?
I mean, when we saw 10 pushing up there, you really saw that the jewel changes coming through, like actually catching Lemur by surprise and chunking him out just like old Jewel used to do pre-bug.
Right.
I don't think Lemur expected that damage.
Enemy Oracle online.
And I was like mentioning this in the patch notes video I just did, but like we've heard rumblings of a full Jewel rework, right? And so that we don't think this is that, but it is a lot of Jewel changes. So like, you know, another, you know, like really big band-aid this time to just get her in a spot to where she's still fun and playable to when those changes actually come through. But I'm still like very curious to, I really thought they would have happened by now based on when we started hearing about them.
Yeah, I thought that would have happened by now too. Oh, it looks like we have people contesting one another here. Cat and FIL fighting over this Meteor Soul. Which one is this one? If you press tab.
There's
Oh, they're all covering it.
Renewal.
Okay. Ooh, big second wind.
Wow. I was like, they played, Phil was playing that choke really nice. We saw a really good grenade from Game Over to actually catch Kenneth in the wall stun despite Kenneth ulting and like iframing it. So it forced Kenneth back out. But then the follow-up from Cat through that choke, it looked like, as we were on map with that Nidhogg Zeph ultimate, really punishing the members of Phil, and they are going to get wiped out in the end there.
Oh, Dumb's in a really good position to third party this year. There we go. Jet ski goes for it. Hits the stun on the height. But the Wukong movement gets him out of there.
He is gonna zoom his way out of there. Gonna be just fine, it looks like, as they are still down Pine here. And Violence on the upper left. Continuing as 10 looking at CMT. CMT is constantly fighting every time we pan to them. CMT in some action. Oh, but Lod's going to get
RTK.
shifted there by the RTK Jewel. Another Jewel player we know and love back on the character. And JHK going to find them potentially with cooldowns down. Maybe enough time to reset here. RTK looking again onto Ham. Ham back on that brawl. Is going to be forced out for a sec. Look to reset. Krillo pumping. Jang following up with the ultimate. Actually, 10 taking so much damage here. RTK trying to dash in to stop it, but is going to get caught out. No shift, no reset. So, but the huge TN evil pull through the wall. Double stun. 10 showing up huge. Jang has the auto raise from the concoction though. He's going to get back up.
Oh. Dang. No. Oh, dang. I was really excited about these Eva orb changes. I wanted to see if TNN was going to throw that Eva orb out there to try to like stomp the Whisper tonight, but I think was still on cooldown, unfortunately.
That was a really sick beckon into the ult wall there to really turn that fight around. So they get out with some space, but WTF caught in the middle of two here. Oh, such a tight spot for them. Juice down, Immense down, just going to be Flow left on the Firefox. Looks like TEG and Ghost Note wanting to chase this. They got to be a little careful though with Dumb still on their right. Don't want to overcommit. Flow does have some space to the left here. He's going to maybe be able to get out.
Yeah, it looks like TEG is just going to chill back for now. Probably reset, hopefully get some armor taps, maybe some pots. Get themselves back up to
Look at these time staffs, Kaya.
There's time staff everywhere. Time staff for everyone. You get a time staff. You get a time staff.
Well, we'll come back to that because I have... Oh, big slam coming through on the side of Cat. Kenneth on that Wukong, one of our premier Wukong mains out here. Against Pamu too. Two of like the strongest ones in our region for sure. Facing off. Kenneth looking to find Flame Dave as Flame Dave wants that shit. Oh, Pamu answers. Finds the bigger stick onto Kenneth there.
A nice dunk from Pamu, as per usual. Oh, dunk changes.
There's
saving
dunk
Pine.
changes, guys.
Oh, the
It does.
mortar from Encord. Oh my gosh, the Encord mortar spikes.
Height just trying to 1v3 though. Doesn't even care, bro. Like even after it's all over, forces it in, gets one down, wants to maybe hang around and try to play around that auto res, but is going to finally back out. As we see Flo, our last member of WTF, just looking to do anything here. As a big double, triple pull. Might find Dylan, could be huge if he sees this to the left. Oh no! Dude, such a rough spot for the Fox there. 3 teams on all sides, nothing to do.
Yep, TEG saw their kill that got away from them earlier and they committed for it, but unfortunately Dylan still had the Virideth's Fury available in his back pocket and just absolutely nuked him.
We just saw a crazy amount of shifts coming through from the amplifier Jewel there as well, even though she missed. We see Cat sneaking a res over here. They are going to get it off. Bap finds them. Nidhogg a little isolated here up to the north. Height coming through with a big stick, and Pine following up the golden beam. Somehow Nidhogg lives there. Maybe that health pool coming into play, Kaya.
Tank Zeph, Tank Zeph.
Actually crazy.
It's Zeph's one weakness is how squishy he is. So like if you build all health, then like what can they do really?
Leave it to Nidhogg, man. I love it. The theory crafter loves testing new builds and breaking things as much as he can in a good way. They're always cool to see. Oh, the grenade! Wow, Height gets so caught there. Huge Krillo grenade forces him into the stun, just gets instant afterward. So all of a sudden, Bap on the back foot. Pine's gonna get caught out by Cat now, who's still lurking to the south after that fight. Gonna be really tough for Mercury to get out of this. She is gonna get taken out. Has that self-res, but it's not gonna be enough. Spades on the myth. Gonna live.
Sneaking out to the north while Cat and JHK continue that fight down to the south there.
And while that was happening, Dumb finds a wipe onto 10 as well. GS getting some kills down here to the south as they are just to the south of where Cat was. So it looks like JHK is looking at Cat, and we have GS looking at JHK. Spade still up here on the myth. Kenneth now last.
Oh.
Somehow.
Spades, no.
Oh, Kenneth. Wow,
Oh, no,
the
the
mortar.
mortar.
What the heck? Lods. Huge mortar predict
Don't
there
be
to
deceived.
finish off cat.
Don't be
Where-
deceived. That's not Lods. That's Encord.
Oh.
He did this to troll us, I swear. I gave him an earful for it the other day.
Thank you. I literally just saw the word, the letters, and I didn't even think twice. Wow.
Oh, the golden beam. So much damage coming
Dude.
out of this Mercury.
The lemur golden beam is looking nice, bro. He is roasting people with that thing.
Yeah, the other day when we got some Pugs lobbies going, I got Encord on my team and I was like, how dare you change your name to Lods? Do you know how much you've been trolling me in these scrims? Like,
These
he was
players,
just giggling
they
the whole
don't
time.
consider the weight of their actions, man.
Oh, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
We see a little bit of a slowdown in pace here as everyone looking to kind of claim their space in this next shift as we're coming down 5 squads, circle getting much tighter here. We see everyone kind of on their own little chunk of land.
Yep, and you can really see the level disparities that we were talking about before really coming into play here. Like CMT, they spent a lot of the game fighting. They weren't able to prioritize a lot of those camps like on day 2, day 3. So now they're still stuck at level 11 here. And this zone that we're in. Oh,
with
beautiful
the
pull from
fadeaway
Areg.
downtown. Gets the shift through because the dunk changes lives with literal 1. Golden beam not able to connect. Too low. Flame Dave still alive. Answers back with a golden beam of their own. Encore the huge 6-way big
God.
stick double stun, putting TLD on the back foot. RX 1 dumb is here from the right. They find it. RX down. TLD fully on the run. CMT still looking strong up here. Somehow Flame Dave still alive.
Phenom as well, playing out to the left over there. I think there's only 2 remaining members of TLD up as well.
You are correct. Areg do be down after that violence.
Oracle online.
Looks like Dumb is going to play to try to... I'm not sure if they want to look more at CMT or TLD here. Probably just scouting both and then checking behind them.
Yeah, and same time, GS looking to just kind of play edge of circle, find like a third-party advantage, knowing they're kind of playing from behind on tempo here. They are looking pretty decent on levels, like you were calling out. They do have their 13s. But I think, oh, nice catch there.
Oh.
Phenom gets the pull through, really needs his kill. That
Oh, the spike
grenade,
nade.
though, the Carrillo nade gets the reset, finds a second on a Lemur, looking for the laser finish. Oh, inches as Lemur gets a little space to the right. GS sees it, though. They want to finish this off. This is the third party they were looking for. They find it. They get the squad wipe, send TLD back to the lobby.
Back to the lobby they go. That spike nade was just devastating from Curlo. Phenom
Yeah.
didn't have any time to react. They were all just sitting down there bush cheesing, and then suddenly it was a face full of damage.
That angle, too. He got like barely stunned off of like that kind of wonky angle. Really nice. Nade coming through from the Krillo Ghost. We see JHK continue the violence as they find and engage onto Dumb here. Miri popping Celestial, getting some zoning out. A little space for Team Wubby up on the big stick. Finds the stun onto Jang. Is going to get naded. Has to ulti that. iframe his way out of there. Look for a reset as Jetski still lurking on the flank. Oh, violence on the right, though, as GS getting collapsed on by CMT from north. Trying to get the res off of Caesar. They will get it on the E-plat. Stealth Ninja out. Caesar looking to trade with a golden beam of his own, but it's not going to be enough. Now it's just going to be Stealth Ninja with multiple squads looking at him. Anywhere but here, though. Oh! Wow, it's huge.
Oh.
Actually huge heart res.
That
No way.
anywhere but here. And picks up a crown as well. And all these teams are fighting, so no one's going to be able to stop Stealth on the res up there. Oh my goodness.
That was a huge anywhere but here for GS, and they are going to find the heart res through. So still in it here, back at full force. Just need to find maybe a little bit of a buy to get some pots and stuff online. Dumb knows they're weak. They're looking to force. Huge stun by Stealth Ninja, punishing the Jetski entry before he has time to iframe. Wubby looking to just go in with the big stick to help him out there, but really nice slam from Stealth Ninja.
Yeah, that's Jetski's rewinder down for now, so that's going to be at least another 15 seconds before that's up again right now. They're still pushing forward though. They see that GS is weak, broken armors. They want to see if they can try to capitalize off of this before. Oh, CMT enters the fray.
Right as you summon it there. We did see GS sneak a little by on this fire though, so at least hopefully able to get some pots through. We do see them healing up a little bit. Pamu kind of going turbo with the big stick this game, slam after slam with that dragon staff. He's gonna find another one onto Wubby, get a little bit of damage pressure out. Jetski looking to follow up and back up Wubby to just get some space. GS up to the left here now.
Yeah, Pamu is, I mean, okay. This is gonna sound like I'm making a bold claim here, but I think Pamu is like without a doubt the best Wukong out of all of like NA Supervive right now. He's just so consistent on it.
You heard it here, folks. Miri, though. Oh, that bump back. It was such a clean ult entry for Dumb there. Is going to get booped by something. Not quite the triple stun they were looking for. And off of that, CMT punishes. They find the third party, putting so much damage pressure into the back of Dumb. Forces the other two members to the north. They're looking to finish off GS now. We see Flame Dave finding the shift entry onto Suga. Suga trying to heal up and get the res through. Not going to be enough. Caesar getting collapsed on now by Dumb from the north, coming back into the fight. Now it's just going to be Stealth Ninja left.
They instantly got Miri back up. I'm not sure if that was a crown, but I don't see a beacon up here. So I guess Dumb must have picked up a crown and gotten one of those knocks there and gotten Miri instantly back up.
So Miri back up, but now Wubby down. CMT only team at full force here. Caesar is back up off of that Stealth Ninja res. So we got 2 2s and a 3. CMT kind of holding dominance. Dumb, though, about to get fully squad wiped. Huge rewind by Jetski. Barely finds his way back here. Somehow still alive. Wants to just play as much space he can. See if GS gets wiped here. They might as Caesar gets taken out. It's just Stealth Ninja. It's just Jetski, Kaya, versus all of CMT.
Oh, Jetski gets another crown, though. Oh, that was the KP stun.
Oh, my.
Oh, no, the golden beam. No! Not the golden beam.
Holy, Jetski's still alive somehow. They both get caught together. Stealth Ninja looking for it. Oh, my goodness. That was the window, bro. All down. Stealth Ninja saw it in his eyes. Not going to quite be able to get it in time as CMT find the kill. Now it's just Stealth Ninja.
Poor Jetski. They literally had 3 opportunities to look at Stealth Ninja as well, and they said, "No, we don't care about the KP. Kill this brawl.
Yeah,
kill
this
pesky
brawl with
little
crown
brawl.
just needs to die."
We can save this KP for later, but the brawl, we got to deal with this guy right now."
So CMT find the victory here in game 4. Yeah, game 4. And we got to give it to Stealth Ninja, though. So a couple clutch plays for GS there, keeping them in it.
I thought that was game 3.
It might be game 3. I could be. I don't know why I thought I was right when I said game 4. Definitely could be game 3.
I've been trying to keep track of
I'm
winners
the
were for
worst.
each
I'm
one.
the literal worst at keeping track. So do not count on me at all to be accurate.
No.
No,
No,
I
pretty
am
awesome.
though.
I'm
No, like
also
if
pretty
it comes
bad
to
at it.
tracking score, I'm terrible. My short-term memory is about 10 seconds.
We got goldfish level attention spans here. Hell yeah.
OC confirm it is game 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just shut down my stream OC and now I'm just streaming Discord to Kaya because my encoder was getting overloaded for some reason. Even though I've done that same setup before, I don't know what the deal was.
Yeah, not sure what was happening. It's unfortunate though.
But we should be fixed now and the YouTube VOD should be saved, so we're good. Kaya can handle the Twitch business.
The Twitch business.
The Twitch
boy.
business.
Select your hunter.
Diving right back in. Let's go. Wait, Hunter not owned. I haven't gotten to log in today, bro. No.
Ah, can't even
No.
click on her. No, it's so tragic.
We go back to random, maybe.
Yeah, what will the game give us? Shiv.
Ooh, all right.
How have you felt about? Well, I guess you haven't really been able to play today, but the Shiv nerfs were also pretty substantial today.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's kind of funny that they sort of like put Shiv back to where she was from like the range and the speed. Because from what I remember, the what they pulled back on the projectile speed and the range is like pretty similar to like what got added with the like in the move to 1.0.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
you know, is what it's I'm glad they adjusted it, but it just is like makes you like wonder like if they ever needed to mess with it in the first place, because she has been sort of like terrorizing lobbies since 1.0 started.
Yeah, I actually don't think I think that they should have just made the adjustments they made today, like, originally, because now I think her damage feels, like, way too low comparatively to how it used to be, because they kind of nerfed the crap out of her damage and her passive damage as well. So I'm wondering if we're gonna see any adjustments on that, but with how much Shiv hate there's been recently, I'd be surprised if we don't see her touched for a while now.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think like, yeah, we'll have to see. We do see like definitely not as many shivs out here, right? Like I'm actually, now that you mention it,
Yep, there's like no Shivs today.
literal no shivs, which is kind of crazy based on what we have been seeing, right?
Yeah. Where we did see Shiv, we see Mercury instead.
Yeah, true. That's basically what we got going on here.
Another one of the big changes today that I was gonna mention last game, but didn't quite get to talk about, was the Eva orb changes. It's basically like a Bebo bomb now.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that was very interesting because she got like the I thought like Spooply made a really good point when me and him were talking about the patch notes. Oh, pause that thought as BAP looking to find 10 here. 10 do get that shift secure onto the boss, gonna get that level 4 locked in. BAP kind of sees the writing on the wall. Despite that, Kaya, they still get 2 out of 3 goals.
I mean, but what I was going to say is at least they're being contested this time.
True, true.
Like, people just were not contesting them, which I understood before, like, when Pine is on Shrike. I totally get why people don't want to contest a level 1 Shrike on the gold regions, but, like, when he's playing Mercury, like, come on, guys, let's contest BAP here.
I think maybe everyone is wise to the no Shrike now, because we do see, like, 4 teams down on the gold armor here. A little bit of calculated looting on the chest from BAP does find their way out with 2. They are going to be able to look like catch up in levels as they found an empty machine down there. And so going to be able to get another armor on their 3rd. We see who else made it out with TLD.
Yeah, TLD need to play catch up now as well, though, because they are also pretty down on levels right now. Still only 3, 4, and 4.
Yeah, that's like one of the disadvantages of going for golds if they are hotly contested, is like even sometimes like if you find your way out of there with some armor, you can be behind on tempo because of like how much you had to fight and scrap for whatever was there if there's multiple teams, right?
Yeah, and usually like everything immediately around the area is almost always cleaned out because other people have rotated out
Right.
or like decided not to go for the drop on the golds and take the camps around it instead.
Yeah, like drop close and try to like look in after, and then you're on the way out. Maybe you got a gold, but you're down on levels and you're running to, you know, the next zone you go to, there's a team already level 6 like waiting for you or looking to like push into where you just came from.
Yep, it always feels pretty nasty, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like I usually almost never go for the golds when I drop. It just almost never feels worth it.
Yeah. And it's like, it definitely like stuff plays out a little differently like in competitive, but I'm kind of like with you in ranked. Like I also, like I mentioned earlier, like my games are just way more enjoyable if I can just even drop somewhere like kind of safe, just get level 6 with my build and then fight. Like I just have so much more success in those games than I do trying to hot drop these days. And like, I love to fight. Like I'm all for hot dropping, but I would, at this point, I would much rather fight at full build than not. And speaking of that, BAP not at full build, getting punished for it. CMT, level 7, they're looking for the finish here. You talked about contesting the golds. We saw 3 teams contest. Now we're seeing CMT finish the job. Last member left for BAP, but he finds a Sky Shark.
Encore in hot pursuit, though. On his own Sky Shark, going to see if he can catch Spades, knows that he's the last alive here for BAP, and wants to put an end to their reign of terror with the gold armors.
Might have to run him out of gas here, though, because it does not look like Spades is slowing down.
Yeah, Encore looks like he gave up. Oh, finds a second Sky Shark. New gas tank.
There we go. As we see to the left here, Areg finding a dunk in the 1v3 against 10. Nice pull. Gets one through on the RTK. Solo kill for TLD as Lemur and Phenom just farming up down here.
Yeah, it looks like TLD was able to rotate out earlier, and they got Camps and Prisma to get level 6 for everyone, so they were able to recover after their
Nice.
low XP start as well.
Dumb coming in from Storm here. Another Cold Fang start, Kai, I think, that I missed.
I think so, judging on their items and the leftover leftover money for Wubby. Might have been.
So actually going to be a pretty even look here against TLD, who made their way out with those gold armors and did kind of catch up. Phenom in bush gets the triple shield pull, actually putting so much pressure. Areg bungee slam from behind. Gonna put Jetski, the grapple is way out of there. Holy.
That guy just, it's like he has a movement speed buff and somehow moves faster than everyone else or something, I swear.
His brawl is faster than normal brawl.
He's a jet ski. Jet skis go fast.
What did I just pan to? A Protofo nuke. I saw the very end, but he gets the double tap onto two members of Cat. Dang, I missed that setup. We're going to have to see that Protofo clip later. He does have the Blinkstone now. One of my favorite Bebos to watch out here. Let's go.
Yeah, Protofo with the Blinkstone is a very scary thing to watch.
He sees this Cat res happening.
Oh, goes for the pull Zeep, doesn't quite hit it.
Oh!
No! Nidhogg with the air blast!
It happened so fast. The Nidhogg just instantly dashed air blast after he res. It happened so quickly. This is so
I already
sketchy.
know what those
This is giving me
probably
anxiety
sounded like.
watching. I like when I'm in game over situation, I hate this, bro.
I don't know if you saw it. Nidhogg did just Lods with his own air blast. Oh no!
He
the
looted it.
surprise.
I think he didn't have air blast. He like looted it from somewhere over here, maybe.
Yeah. Earlier, I don't know if you saw, but Lods actually checked that death box earlier, and then like moved away from it. So like acted like he looted it or checked it, and then I think he went back over to it because he was trying to bait it.
That is some tactical stuff right there, man. Holy.
That's diabolical, actually.
that is some Koba's heart perfection right there. Very well played. The deception.
What is JHK and CMT? JHK is just chilling right now. Krilla's baiting them into position here, I guess, as Ham re-engages. Jang coming from the south with some mortars as well.
Ooh, and Encore cooking with that golden beam. Gonna take out Krillo. To the north, Pamu looking to finish off Jang as well. Really nice fight from CMT. CMT been looking strong, Kyle, all day.
Yeah, they are... I feel like CMT are always like a very skirmish and fight heavy team, or at least over the last few weeks they definitely have been. They've been consistently dropping lots of kills in these games.
Love to see it. Always like my favorite teams to watch. The high tempo, loving the violence. Oh my goodness. The fade away predict grab from Stealth Ninja is going to catch height on the monkey, but maybe not the one he wanted. As the iframe comes out, they answer back, taking out Suga. But another nice play from Stealth Ninja.
And it looks like Spades did manage to get the rest of BAP up earlier, but now we see only one gold armor. So sad.
Ooh, really nice shift from Flame Dave there to avoid that slam.
CMT, our blood-hungry team, looking for more up there.
We see the return of Cat after that Koba's action, finding their way back out towards Heart. Ooh, oh, that was, never mind. So Lods is on the Blinkstone now, so taking it from Protofo after that air blast. The true Lods has the Blinkstone. Nidhogg maybe caught out here. Tank Zeph trying to show up huge, but he is going to get collapsed on and stunned by the rest of TLD, taken out.
Yeah, unfortunate position for Nidhogg to be in there. I think the rest of Cat were playing north because they wanted to get levels off of the freshly spawned day 3 camps, but...
See Protofo setting up the B-bomb on the car, ready to get rolling here.
Bomb delivery service on the way.
I low-key love that. Like that little like Sky Shark Biotech is just awesome, I think.
I both love and hate it.
That's fair.
It's funny to watch. I hate being on the receiving end.
It would be cool. I would like it more if the Sharks didn't do damage themselves. Let's say that.
True. That is a good point.
Ooh.
Ooh, big slam from Kenneth.
Kenneth finds the 6-way.
And we see Lods and Kenna, they're just happy to take this fight 2v3, trying to see if they can get any kind of pick out of this to get Nidhogg back up with this crown.
I think, yeah, that was kind of a interesting movement from Kenneth. He saw this other team to the right. He opts to go down around the forge instead of up. He is going to be able to make his way out, but put himself in a bit of a tricky spot. Speaking of tricky spots, this push from TLD through the bombing run into the back of Cat and these teams. And also GS eliminated off the back of that as well, as violence all over the map. This top left so crowded, actually. Phil trying to find kind of any land to play around, but Cat going to find the pick on a game over. Now it's just going to be Protofo left for Phil, as he has literal team on all sides.
Oh, only 10 seconds left on the crown for Kenneth. He's been doing such a good job bobbing and weaving, not getting hit by anyone. Them looking like they're going to get... Yep, RTK goes down to Wubby down here in the south as well. Oh!
Protofo barely living with Tonk. Tonk is going to get his way out, but Carr to his top left, probably going to get ran down here. Oh, finds the bat, but it's not going to be enough. CMT find another squad wipe.
Oh, beautiful wall coming up from Mary there to block off a lot of CMT's pressure forward. Jetski with another rewinder this game, it seems.
Not anymore.
Nope, absolutely not. Caster cursed that one right out of his hands.
Yeah, GG. So Cat actually looking very strong now. Blinkstone and Rewinder in hand. Gonna replace the King Nidhogg Air Blast. So not only is he gonna be tank Zeph Kaya, he's gonna be able to reverse it all as well.
Get all of 4K health back. Yeah, nobody's engaging on that Zeph anymore. That Zeph's out of there.
You see TLD looking strong still off of that gold armor start they had. Nuke coming out from TEG onto their E-plat as we see multiple squads pushing up into the forge here. Someone trying to play for armor. It is 10 trying to play for armor. We see the Prisma deposit in, but are they going to have time, and is it going to get jacked by BAP here?
I feel like BAP, I don't know, whenever I play in this position, and specifically this forge in race, it always feels so sketchy to be in there.
It is very sketchy. It is choke city. Violence.
Oh my gosh, there's so much happening.
Yeah,
on the
it's
screen right
just everyone looking at each other up north. We see TEG on bush play as BAP find 1. TNN looking to just live here for 10 is going to get taken out by the full force of TLD in the 3v1. The rest of 10 scattered to the wind. RTK top right. Dylan having a little bit of space up to the left. Dom continuing the chase, though. Really want to finish off this jewel. Don't want to overcommit, though, because CMT lurking to the right.
And Dylan is in position to go for this train nose here, so if RTK goes down, I think it's actually probably fine for them.
Panning back to our Cat squad. Kenneth finding a dunk, it looks like, on the Jang as we pan down into leverage. Actually really curious to not see... I guess it's good on Brawl, too. I was, like, surprised that the Blinkstone's not on the Wukong, but I guess just as good on Brawl being able to blink that slam forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's valuable on both of them. If anything, I'm surprised that the Fate Rewinder went on the Zeph instead of the Brawl.
I would be surprised if it wasn't Nidhogg.
Yeah, that's true. And he is tank Zeph,
Yeah.
as we have mentioned. Like, there's some tech happening right now before our eyes, that's for sure.
Absolutely. As Kenneth up on the pole, going to get a stun on Phenom. Rest of Cat looking to just poke and follow up. Both these squads looking pretty strong, but TLD certainly having a bit of armor advantage here. See level slightly in TLD favor as well.
Oh my goodness, what is happening down here in Wraiths? Chilling Finale comes out from Mary here. Then the wall to block off their entrance.
Oh, the freaking... The stick stun into the mortar was dirty from BAP there. Gonna find an easy pick onto Dumb. TG looking to put BAP in the choke point. Same with TLD from the north. The golden beam is out. Jetski doing his crazy brawl things just finds his way out of there. TLD continues the push though, as they know BAP and TEG are down this way as well. REG maybe caught on this wrong side of the bombing run. The rest of TLD makes their way up north. BAP actually doing a great job kind of fighting their way in the sketch central down here.
But how in the world did Jetski actually get out of that? Oh my gosh. Pine's mortal enemy, the train, almost takes him down as the
That's
blow
actually
both.
so close, way too close. As looking to
Oh, no.
return here, Jetski. Oh, he's gonna get caught by the golden beam there. He's looking for the entry with the pinch with TEG. Everyone just doing everything they can to freaking get BAP out of their lobby here, and it is not working, guys.
I know, everybody else is going down instead. Oh, one member down, one member down. One member BAP down.
We see
We're on our way.
WTF fighting against Cat on the run. I saw a pick from them on the kill feed here. Nidhogg is going to go down with that Rewinder. So Rewinder now in the hands of WTF. Rocking the Krista. You called it out. Juiced. Scooping that Krista does have the 2-star diadem.
And the Geesakrons.
Looking for the dunk here. They find TNN. WTF getting kill after kill on this right side. Power farming off these third parties. Just everyone just running into them. They're going to find the final on the 10. Huge positioning for WTF, ranking them up as TLD tries to push the remnants of that into Cat. Cat somehow still alive, finding their way to the north after everyone is looking for him. Big slam from Kenneth. Not going to be enough. Dunk changes coming through big for Areg there. Somehow lives as the rest of Cat tries to finish off Lemur, and they do. Areg trying to do anything he can to like help his homie, but a little bit of sunk cost at this point, as it's just going to be him and Vinov left against Pommel with the crown though. 1 minute left. Plenty of time for both sides here, looking to find a kill. Areg looking, oh my goodness, that interaction, bro. Misses the squid, has to shift back from this R&B slam there. Really tight quarters up here.
All of them got back up. Wubby got the rest for them.
Huge.
But Cat want to change that, it seems.
Kenneth up on the pole, has the clones out, making sure Pamu doesn't look this way. Pamu waits for the right timing, does find his way down. Somehow still alive with just, look at this map, just no space to play for here.
I know there's still 6 teams left. We're on endgame circle. Like, what's going on?
TEG getting maybe caught here.
Yep. Ghost Note going to be going down to Wubby here. Virida's Fury coming out from Spades, trying to deal some damage and push Dumb back.
Pamu doing Wukong things. Actually, it's insane that he's still alive. Like, gonna use this shield, gonna use the verticality. Wow, crazy crown play from Pamu, just playing time, somehow living after all that. Gonna bring CMT back. Cat looking to punish right off the bat though. Oh, King Nidhogg connects the double Zeph grenade, the stun, following up the ulti, maybe a tiny bit late there, as big golden beam from Encord answers back. They are gonna live, but for how long? Kaya TLD's right here. Oh my god.
Ready to third party them straight from the south, and now CMT's in shambles. Pamu, the last remaining member, once again just barely hanging on up top up there.
Oh my goodness. Somehow with that, out of bounds, finds his way out of there without anyone really seeing. There's so much going on. Oh, Miri, doesn't step that corner, was healing in that vulnerable. Somehow Pamu is just full stealth in this bush. Actually crazy. As everyone just dies around him. Dumb taken out. 3 squads on all sides. Finally checked by height there. Forced out of bush. But Pamu just scaling CMT placement, Kaya, so well this game.
Yeah, Pamu just, I don't know. I don't know how he does this on the Wukong. Like, they nerfed the pod racing, and he's still just making Wukong look like old Wukong.
Yeah. It doesn't look different from Pamu right here. Like, from the other players, it looks different. Pamu's making it look the same. CMT, right as I say that, the true caster curse is going to get taken out by True Lods there.
Real Lods.
Real Lods. Not this imposter Lods.
And just like that, in a span of a minute, we have gone from 6 teams in Endgame Circle to 3 teams in Endgame Circle. We halved our numbers.
That is the beauty of SUPERVIVE. Actually, really nice push up by BAP here. Going to put WTF right in the middle of both squads. Just brutal for them. Juice finds his way out south of this nuke. Immense just trying to do everything he can. Does get a rewind through. Is maybe going to live there. Not quite enough, as both squads just kind of picking on WTF in the middle there.
Still 2 members remaining though, and they are tactically split up as well, so... Uh-oh! Stunned in the bombing run, but... Okay, just managing to play out, but now has to play north directly into the rest of BAP.
Yeah, it's tough. Really tough spot here for Juiced. Flow still alive on the North Island, so is going to get taken out. But this move from BAP, like, I think WTF thought they had good position here. BAP comes around without them protecting the space to the south, really just put them right in the center. And then from there, nowhere to play. So Flow looking to just play it patient here as these teams engage. Cat looking for a good entry here. They maybe find it as Height gets the knock onto Nidhogg very quickly early on there. Not going to be able to utilize that giant endgame Zeph health pool. Keep his team alive. We see Lods grabbing Crown Kenneth up to the north on the Wukong. This whole time Flow just biding his time.
Yep, just waiting, seeing if there's finally an angle for him to come in with the flight of the Firefox, and maybe miraculously. Oh! Flow!
He gets it!
Oh my
It's huge! Massive play from the Fox. The patience pays off. Waits for the bombing run, finds his angle, gets the pull, gets all of WTF back, and it's right as BAP use their cooldowns to try to take out the other team, and WTF finds it. Flow over the top, Immense with the dunk as well. Just 2 members of BAP left. Spades is so low, literal one shot on the mid. WTF, if they turn this around, it's gonna be just bonkers. Spades, literal 1 health over there, somehow still alive, somehow healing. Height in the 1v3, making this character look still broken. Kaya gets the 6-way slam onto Immense. Flow looking to back him up with the shield. They finally take out High on the Wukong. Now it's just Spades on the mid. WTF, if they turn this around, Spades answers back. Just Flow left again. Spades, 2 shots of Iridescent Fury. He misses all 3. Flow avoiding that rain. Cooldowns over BAP. He's looking for the res on Height. Bombing run is down. The anomaly into the shield pull forces him off. Gets the spike, or gets the Wisp kill onto Height. He still has the juice. Wisp to play for. Juice is going to be back. Train is splitting. Bombing run is splitting. Kaya, WTF is doing it.
They're doing it. They're bringing it back. And, oh, another flight of the Firefox comes out, and the salvo.
Yo!
Oh my god.
What the freak is this game? They show up huge. WTF.
WTF.
Let's
WTF.
go.
WTF. What the heck?
What the heck? What the heck? Holy, beautiful finish there from WTF off the back of the Flow crown kill. Let's go.
Those are your homies.
My
Look at them
homies.
go.
Yo, Flow picked up the Fox like 4 days ago.
Wow, he's making it look like he absolutely did not. That's like Phenom Snarfsky's level Fox gameplay that I just witnessed.
That was very, very fun to watch. GG's was very cool.
You know,
man.
so far we have a different win from every team today. We had Dumb, TLD, CMT, and now we have WTF for our 4th win.
That's actually crazy. And to not see like BAP's not up there, like Cat's not up there, like
Yep, the only
like
top
10's
seed
not
that's
up
up there
there.
is TLD.
yeah, what the heck? This is actually such a contested lobby. Really cool to see, actually. We has been some banger games. OC says, holy comeback. Truly holy comeback.
I know, that was perfect.
Love it.
The patience waiting for that crown pick really just turned the entire game around for WTF. That was really well played by Flow.
I'm going to get a super quick bio, Kaya. I will be right back.
Okie dokie. I need to drink some water myself.
Select your hunter.
Oh boy. It's bullet trains, guys. It's finally game 5. It is bullet trains time. You know, I've been casting MB training grounds recently, and for a lot of those like newer intermediate players, the bullet trains games are lethal. Like they are actually just freaking lethal. So it's been really fun to see those games, because there was one game we had the other night where bullet trains literally had, I think it was 18 kills in one game. But the players over there, they're getting better. They're getting better about the bullet trains. They're learning, they're improving. There has been a significant improvement in the bullet train awareness from the MB Training Grounds players. However, we we still see, even from the best of the best, like in this lobby, sometimes bullet trains just get you. They're just too fast, too furious. So we'll have to see if we get any bullet trains kills this game as we go into game 5 here. Looks like our legendary armor region is going to be over here in Gridlock. We got both, looks like BAP and JHK contesting BAP as well. Going to be dropping up here with them.
I am back.
Hello, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. You see a repeat of the Gridlock drop, eh? For BAP.
I know, we've been here before. I'm having deja vu right now.
Only 2 teams instead of 4 this time, though. At least one is contesting them, JHK. I feel like BAP, they're also just really good at, because they do it so much, they're really good at playing the gold armor zones. Like, they're really good at, like, splitting camps and looting chests at the same time. And, like, finding those quick golds.
Yeah, it's like an efficiency thing for them. They do it every game, so they know it like the back of their hand. They know where all those chests are in each of the different regions.
Is this a sheesh spray? Has that always been? What is this? Did someone put that there?
I don't know. I feel like it's usually in the gold armor zone. Like whenever you open the gold vault, it usually shows up on the ground, I feel like.
Really?
It's because it got robbed. It's because the vault got robbed by Robber Raccoon.
Yo, I was wondering how JHK came away with all 3 golds so fast. Ham lost his because he went down, but he did have it when he was fighting in the 1v3. Actually, a crazy robber there. Wow.
That's what it is. I was like, I recognize the spray from some interaction. It's when a vault gets robbed by Robber Raccoon, the sheesh spray goes down.
That's cool. I had no idea about that. That's actually so cool. Sheesh!
Sheesh! We got some gold armor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for the most part though, everybody's fairly split out. It does look like Dumb went for Cold Fang again though. If I saw correctly. Yep, there they are. Those greedy little gold collecting goblins.
She says that as their friends, guys. Don't worry.
I say it because literally every game I play with Miri, he's like, "Oh, let's drop Cold Fang. Let's drop Cold Fang," and I'm like, "Okay, where are we going this game? Cold Fang?" Like,
I mean, if you got something that works, why change it, right? So
yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True, true. We do see. I wanted to call out Caesar on the Jhin here. I think our first Jhin showing up for the day.
I'm excited for the Caesar Jhin. I expect good things out of Caesar Jhin.
I am not personally familiar with the Caesar Jhin, but I am excited to see it. I did actually get to catch the Illusion Jhin earlier today. He was streaming for a little bit when the patch went out, and he was still looking pretty dang strong on the Jhin, and he did not seem that worried about the Q changes or the dunk changes, and he was killing a lot of people still. And I think that comes down to, if you really understand Jin's kit well, you can be really effective utilizing his combos on land. It's very dependent on you hitting your R&B. If you don't understand Jin's kit super well, but you still like play him a lot, you're like, it's so easy to get wrapped around trying to play around the Q2 dunk, right? Like just trying to bait people out over Abyss because of how reliable it was to kind of hide that and just put people down for instant kills. I think honestly, a lot of people like learning Jhin kind of like hindering themselves even because they're playing so much around the dunk when there's actually so much more to his kit that you can utilize. And it was harder to do that before with the health pool, I'll give you that for sure. But with the health added back and with the dunk changes, like I'm really curious to see, you know, what the top level Jins end up feeling in the end once they've had a few days to play on it.
Yeah, I think they're probably gonna have to give him some of his burst back because I know right now, like, you can't actually, like, even if you hit a full rotation of like perfectly woven like LMBs with hitting your RMB and then also getting your like Q woven in there as well, like you can't fully one tap someone with your combo on an engage,
you have to still be like looking like playing that like assassin angle where you're trying to find someone like already missing some health to do that too, right?
Yeah. I think if he got some of his damage back in like his Q or even maybe like in his LMBs, it might be beneficial for him.
I did see Illusion rocking Sword of the Seven Suns to compensate for some of that missing damage, but it is a really good call out.
Yeah, I feel like that would feel bad in some matchups though, because you are missing out on some of his mobility then.
For sure, for sure. There are like some things you can do, like boots and perks wise, to like recover from that a little bit, but sometimes definitely not worth for sure. As Dumb making their way out of Cold Fang, they are gonna find TEG. Last member left here, Ghost Note, is gonna get spiked there. It looked like he maybe had a window at the bottom. I'm not really sure. Dude, I just noticed this. Is this new?
I feel like I haven't seen that before.
That's
So it must be.
cool.
That looks really nice.
All right.
Got
Art
some
team.
nice graffiti.
Our team
on
killing
the-
it once more. Let's go. Got the
Nice
sheesh
little
sprays, got the
mural.
graffiti. Ooh, CMT
Graffiti
finding WTF now. They are going to trade one back. Flo takes out Lods. Oh, they're trying to... This is not the fight Wukong wants. Pamu trying to face check the Fox. It's not going to work out. He needs to hit all 6 of these slams, and he does. But he finds his way over the wall. What was that damage? I thought they were supposed to DR, bro. That was all of Fox's health. What was that?
Pamu is just playing unnerfed Wukong secretly. Like that's I
He
think
is, bro. What is this? This man is crazy. He's so good that he does like max damage still pre-nerf.
Yeah, he's got his client hacked somehow. He's still playing pre-nerf Wukong. That's the only way.
We see Dumb under a bit of pressure here. Really nice entry and punch there from the TN Bishop. Is going to find that pick on the Webby. Put the rest of Dumb on the back foot. We do have Jet Ski already way ahead of things here on the Brawl. Miri trying to follow as best he can here.
It's hard when you're a Celeste in a Brawl Wukong world. How do you keep up?
So real, so real. You see a little bit of an engage trying to get JHK off of their bikes. They do for a second. TLD backing off a little bit though. Third member of JHK creeping up from the south. I do really like this JHK squad too. Ham, Krillo, Jang. That is a cool group of players. They have their golds this game. They have a little bit of tempo. We'll see how they're going to wield it. We see triple 3-stars on the Jang. Mercury has the 3-star squid along with the Essence Root.
I like the grapple on Mercury because that's one of the powers she can actually use while she's ulting to like push forward with the golden beam.
Ooh, that is really cool. I like that.
Gonna hopefully see some Spider-Man Mercury action this game from Jane.
Would be cool to see. And like 2-second cooldown when you connect the terrain still. Like they removed the root, but they left the 2-second cooldown on the 3-star. So still a crazy mobility tool. We see Caesar Jin getting caught there. It is going to just be Stealth Ninja last again on GS, looking to live. 10. Dylan looking to follow on the Brawl.
Yeah, Stealth Ninja kind of tasked with a difficult thing here, trying to run away from a Jewel Brawl and a Bishop.
Yeah, not a good time. Hopefully we'll be able to pull it off. We've seen Stealth Ninja make some crazy res plays already. He does find his way to Heart, but with that 10-second res timer, probably going to be a tough ask.
Oh! Uh-oh!
Oh, he does
Oh,
it!
gets the team up! Oh, but right into danger, unfortunately.
No!
Now Suga, last remaining member up here instead.
Sure guys actually nowhere to go. So rough here, bro.
Yeah, tries to play out to the north, but FIL was
man.
already up here.
Tough for GS.
Oof.
Stealth Ninja gets the res through, but really nowhere to go. Get collapsed on, not just by 10 with the chase, but Phil up to the north here. Locking in the squad wipe. Violence continuing to the northwest as we see Cat on the back foot. CMT always looking for violence, finding a couple picks, it looks like. Nidhogg going to be caught out by Flame Dave and Pamu here. Trying to just live with that 3-star uppercut. It's going to go right in the arms of WTF. They snipe the kill and the squad wipe. Pamu's not happy. You could see it. On pole.
He was dissatisfied. You could tell how the way he just stood
The
there
way
for a
he's-
second and looked at them. Like,
That was my kill.
no resets for CMT, not today. That's their kill point. Yoink.
WTF doing again a nice job, kind of playing edge of circle, playing patient, looking quite strong here. Full builds online, full blue armors, looking to punish these squads after these battles, and it looks like they might have another opportunity here as JHK and 10 duking it out. We see one of the gold armors go down, and Phil looking to third party. So WTF might be able to find the fourth from the south. They're actually going to wander the right, maybe clean 3v3 against BAP here. Flo enters double pull. Ooh, really big pushback, it looked like, onto the height slam there. I'm not sure exactly what interaction that was, but the R&B is pushed off. Stun doesn't connect. He is going to get a second one onto Juice there. We're going to reset health a little bit. Oh, it's just so hard to when Wukong gets that like pull reset and he can just answer back with that amount of damage. But JHK find the third. They're going to put huge pressure onto BAP. Spades literal one. Wow, maybe lives that laser. If he doesn't, but Krillo, another huge nade. Wait, Height was jumping, so he gets sent over the wall instead of stunned to it. Maybe the only reason BAP is still in it here. A lucky hop from Height. Or intentional, maybe.
I mean, Height would be the player to have the hands to
True.
react and hop over the wall like that.
That was kind of crazy. Like, it gets over it on the nade somehow.
If anybody did that intentionally, Height would be a good candidate for it. Did you know? I learned this the other day. Did you know if a Zeph, like Vortex charms two people, so like you and one of your teammates? Oh, rip WTF. So if Zeph,
Go ahead.
if Zeph Vortex charms both you and another teammate, if one of the teammates jumps and the other one stays on the ground when it pulls you in, you guys don't get stunned. Like you miss each other.
Really? That's cool.
Yes.
I did not know that. Like, I knew it needed two people to collide to stun, but I didn't know you could, like, self-dodge like that. That's really cool. Oh, another huge grenade from Krillo popping off. Sends him right into the beacon. Gonna force the Krista out there. Game over, following up with the entry there. Oh, I got my... Wait, it is game over on the Bebo. Oh,
Yep.
Protofo had to sub out, so it's game over. It's game over on the Bebo now, and Sans the dog has filled in for Protofo, it looks like.
The game over Bebo makes its appearance. Looks like Sataturu is on Krista this game instead of Celeste as well.
True, we've seen a couple more Kristas. You called it out earlier. With the 2 stars in play, has much more viability with that diadem in action.
Oh,
The
bullet train!
terrain finds one from Phil. Gonna put him very much on the back foot, forced into every other team on the map. Game over, takes the Tonk Tuck out. Maybe gonna have some space. Yo, wait.
We have it soundboarded. We have it soundboarded.
Yo, the spirit of Mad Magical summoned. Let's go.
I was like, wait, my one shot, my one opportunity to use the soundboard.
Amazing. Perfectly timed. Well done. And Lemur somehow living gets his way out with the Wings golden beam there. Absolutely melting. Encore answering back with one of his own. Oh, and Pamu finds the dunk onto Areg. Lemur now going to be in a really rough spot as he wanders right into 10. Phenom, last member left for TLD.
Yeah, TLD having a little bit of a rough game this game. They were kind of on the back foot earlier. They got some good levels and some good gear on their teammates, but now, unfortunately, not finding the right positions in these endgame circles.
And there's like it gets so hectic out here towards the end. Like any kind of strategy just gets turned on its head so quickly in lieu of the amount of chaos. CMT, I'm always love watching them fight. They're constantly looking for the action, putting pressure on the dumb here. Miri forced the ultimate. We see Wubby up on the stick there. So Tataru down to the right, and game over. Looking to finish. Oh, the Tonk has the crown. Looking to finish. Wubby, they get it. Wait, they do get the time reset. Just 1 second left. They're gonna proc it.
Goes down, but the crown goes off first.
Oh no, and it's just gonna be a dog left, and they are gonna get taken out. So Phil, after what was looking like a heroic play off the Bebo bomb, crown is gonna get finished in the end there. The Pamu, the dunk on the guy procking the crown with the other two coming back is like actually brutal because you proc your crown, but you're instantly back at 2.
Yeah, I know that was pretty tragic to watch. Oh,
Little
coming out
mortar
there.
spike there, I think, from Lemur.
Yep, Martyr spike for Lemur.
The first of many, probably, as he's looking to roast this enemy Mercury Encore on this beacon. Encore just out of options there, trying to force the res. We saw his wisp remaining. Oh, just kidding. Flame Dave's left.
Honestly, like, I called it earlier when I said, like, oh, TLD has been on the back foot this game, but now they're, like, all level 14, 15 with triple gold armor.
They heard
like,
you, bro.
completely
They're
recovered.
Like,
I know.
Dog, we got this. This is the TLD way. They always find a way to game. Phenom finding the double shield pull there onto Dumb. Chipping into Miri is going to use that ultimate. Big slam from Jetski, going to force them into the ult. Huge play from Dumb, putting Phenom into a wisp, executing into a box. TLD back on the back foot.
Wow, that was a beautiful stun from Jetski. That was some great teamwork there. Making sure they get that double layer of CC onto Phenom after he gets a huge engage on them.
That's teamwork.
Teamwork to make the dream work. Let's go.
It really does. Areg on the crown, looking to make the dream work for TLD. Get their Firefox back. So we see 4 squads positioning now for our final circle. Bullet trains in action. Remember, Areg making a move for the train res is going to abandon ship, maybe a little preemptively. I think he probably does get that off if he just sticks it there, but maybe opting into crown XP or something. I'm not quite sure.
I just think it would have been really bumpy trying to come back into the zone. And, oh yeah, they have an angle for a death box res here, but can Dumb come in and stop this?
Okay,
Oh, Jetski.
That was what they were thinking. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was so close there. There was like literally like probably less than half a second left on that death box timer, but they had to get off of it as Dumb did rotate down from the north.
We see mortars getting traded back and forth from our Mercuries here. Going out pretty good. Oh, and a nice engage from Dumb, forcing TLD into a different position, trying to push him into another team. Areg only 10 seconds left on this crown. Wants to just play time here. Doesn't need the kill.
Ooh, nice stun from Wabi.
Oh, they are in a
2
rough
seconds.
spot, though.
Golden beam comes out.
Really big beam from Lemur, just buying all the space they need to get the res through, get Areg out. Phenom alive. Now they have the 3v3. Miri trying to repeat. They do it again. The stun into the Celestial. Lemur sidesteps with the tree stump, though. Really nice moves from the GOAT there, keeping TLD at full force. Pamu looking to punish as a third party as well. Is going to be forced to iframe his way out. Phenom, the triple pull onto the campfire. Just so much pressure out. Onto Dumb. Pamu looking for the dunk on Amiri. Finds the mantle onto his own ice, but the snipe from Encore gets the mortar through.
Oh no! They're not going to be able to get Miri's Wisp CMT push forward here and put a lot of pressure on the Dumb. We'll be having to blow this ult here. Jetski trying to play out, but there's literally nowhere for him to go.
It is such tight quarters here. As TLD, Areg finding a slam. Phenom trying to bag it up. Want to play back to Lemur here. Got to watch this Pamu dunk, constantly lurking from the south. Oh, he gets it on to Phenom. The yaw restriction is not enough. Gaia whips it left, finds the slam.
He's playing on pre-nerf Wukong.
He actually is. Like, what is this? Pamu going crazy. All right, little 10 kind of all shifting forward there. Looking for something on the CMT. Thought maybe a little bit of an overcommit, but they're going to be just fine. Forcing them out, kind of claiming this bottom space. But this next shift up to the north, Areg back on the crown here, looking to grabby squid his way out. Oh my goodness, the train.
The train was a close call there for a couple members of 10 and for TLD. I want to see more train violence.
That is what we are here for. Grapple into Areg. Lemur just able to claim so much space using this ultimate. The golden beam looking turbo.
Wait, Jetski getting some good damage for it there. Oh, but 10 pushed in onto their space. No, Wabi.
Wubby taking out Dumb down to 1 member here. Jet Ski doing jet ski things as now TLD finally under that final kill pressure. Somehow Lemur lives with 10. No one chases him there. Dylan rewinds right on top of him, but instantly shifts off, kind of not like knowing like that he was over there. And jet ski finally finishes off Lemur in the kind of 1v1 over Abyss there. But really nice effort from TLD playing Recover for a long time. Speaking of Recover, 10 trying to do just that as CMT constantly forcing out pressure here. Big entry back from Tina and finds the ult into the punch. Flame Dave might go down here. Encore ripping that ultimate, just spraying it into the jewel, keeping him alive somehow. Jetski opting to 1v6, no crown, YOLO. Maybe does it? Just doing jet ski things. He died. Someone dies to train though. Jet ski invoking the violence, finds a dunk almost. I don't know what the heck. Somehow jet ski lives and now CMT is gonna die and jet ski's gonna outplay CMT.
Jetski finds himself at least 2nd place here.
Kind of crazy. The movement is dialed on the jet ski brawl. Oh, trying to bait the dunk there. Almost able to find it. Split second late. Has to. Oh wait, what? Finds another train heal. Gets the heal because he did the damage. No freaking way.
Oh. Jetski's still playing out of his mind though. GG, good work.
That dude, if he won after that, he would have gotten 2 bullet train kills, like baiting people in after him.
That would have just been. That would have been beautiful. All right, you know what? Honorary choo choo for that one.
Yeah, let me hear it. You guys soundboarded a really solid whistle from him.
Yeah, it was Luna. Luna soundboarded the choo choo because Magical wasn't there for some of the MB training grounds casts, and we missed the choo choo.
Gotcha.
So Luna made the nice little soundboard for it. Now I can choo choo in and out of casting.
You can just while you're playing, you can choo choo. You're just free to choo choo whenever you want. The power of soundboard.
Exactly. It's OP.
I remember like when I first was like when soundboards were like first becoming a thing on the internet, there was like an Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboard. And dude, it was just peak like for my like 10-year-old, like 12-year-old brain or whatever it was.
Yeah, I love that you can actually just upload whatever soundboard stuff you want on Discord. It's very silly to me.
Wait, I didn't even know that. You're doing that on Discord?
Yeah, Discord soundboard.
Bruh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, if you're in the MB Training Ground server, you have it too if you just search Choo Choo. It's there. Magic Choo Choo.
Wait. I am in that server, so how would I do it?
So there's like the little soundboard, like kind of looks like a confetti popper. It's next to like the gaming icon thingy. If you click on that and then you just search Choo Choo.
Where in the like if you're just looking at your normal Discord screen, where are you looking?
It's like down near like where the end call or like end stream button would be, like in that bar down there.
Okay.
It's like next to the. There's like the share screen button, the gaming activity button, and then there's the soundboard. Yep.
No shot.
Choo Choo.
I did not know you could do this.
You learn something every day.
I've learned like 16 things today in this cast.
We are learning. Crazy. It's educational. All kinds of education.
I love it. Let me try this out.
Now you too can choo choo whenever you want.
Can choo choo. Let's go. I feel the magical within my veins.
Now we're going to my favorite storm shift, which is cross country. I love cross country.
Ooh, with the brawl. The fates have decided.
After that jet ski performance, the game was like, yeah, we'll give you the brawl.
Brawl's so fun, man. I was messing around on him on my alt account yesterday because my friend hasn't gotten to play in 1.0 and he's silver, so I was getting some games in with him. And whenever I alt account, I just play hunters I'm bad at, so I don't do good in like lower tier lobbies. And I was playing Brawl, and I understand Brawl's kit like quite well. I understand what he wants to do. Actually doing it is a completely different thing.
Yeah, Yeah, that's true. I feel that whenever I play Brawl too, because I'm like, on paper, I understand Brawl pretty well as well, but then like actually executing it and being able to use consistently whatever R and B you want to
Yeah,
use,
yep.
like
And if you have any sort of ping, like I play like somewhere like around 70 ping on average probably,
me
and
too.
it's just like the way you have to really be patient with this R&B, because like what you're referring to is like if you jump, the game will think you're still on the ground from your ping, and it'll do your R&B charge when you're trying to air slam, or vice versa. It'll be like you'll be going to do your R&B charge, and because you just landed, it'll think you're still in the air and it'll just air slam you on the ground. And like that to me is like one of the most frustrating Brawl interactions. But you kind of can get used to it. But I will say he is definitely one of these characters that is like easier to play on lower ping.
Yeah, definitely. I would say like most of the characters that are very like reactive or
Yeah.
have a lot of inputs like that. Oh, the other one that's unbearable to play on high ping is a Luna. Playing a Luna on like kind of high ping is actually just, I don't know what it is. There's this bug where you know how normally if you hold down your LMB, like it just keeps shooting your LMB.
Yeah.
When you're on higher ping, you have to manually click your LMB. Like you can't hold it down; it will just stop shooting them out for some
Really
reason.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why it happens specifically on a Luna, but it's so frustrating.
I don't like. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've ever actually played her on high ping. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I've been running some, like whenever I queue for norms recently to get my dailies done, we queue for all servers. So sometimes we get like South
Oh,
America
I
or
see.
the Asia server,
The
and I'm
ping
like,
challenge.
yeah.
That's funny. We see no dumb in cold thing, Kaya. Phil
I know.
and JHK down here. It looks like Phil on the losing end of it.
It's because it was contested. They're like, oh, okay, I guess not.
They only want the free gold, true goblin fashion.
Yes, in true goblin fashion. They don't want to fight for the gold. They just want the
They
gold.
just want the gold. We see Encore maybe a little caught out by TLD here. It's probably going to get picked. And they do. Our first little bit of violence. We see maybe a little more over here. Cat looking. Oh, just kidding. Level 5 flow
Just
in
flow.
bush.
Hanging
WTF.
out.
On the back foot as well. Immense level 5 on the Sky Shark. Hopefully going to be able to find a res angle here. Going to be like, it's really tough when you get behind tempo in a lobby like this, Kaya, because like look at this circle already. Like we're pretty short into the game here, right? Like what,
Yeah.
230 in? And like if you're not level 6 like getting a buy right now, you're going to be in such a rough spot come like day 2 in this next shift, right?
Yeah, and there's like the thing about a circle like this where there's vein grove in the circle is that's like one whole POI that doesn't have camps on it.
True.
And Koba
Yeah.
also doesn't have camp spawn except for the one outside.
Right. So like even more crowded as far as like creeps and resources go when you're
Yep.
closing in over here.
Gonna be interesting to see what happens on day 2 here because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of contesting from a lot of different teams as they try to push in and get their levels and their money.
Definitely will be. Cat looking to scale up here. They do have those level 7s through still on day 1. Probably want to try to find some kind of action.
I wonder where Dumb decided to play since they didn't go cold thing.
It's definitely not their normal cold thing start. We can see it right
Yeah.
here in the items.
They're poor in comparison to their usual starts right now.
And poor Wubby Bay gets caught by Cat there, taken down. So they do find some value out of these early 7s. And fighting, breaking out to the north as well. CMT, one of our squads, always kind of looking. And gold armors, oh, tragic Sky Shark spike there. BAP on their gold armor play, trying to finish off CMT. Nice slam, takes some bolt out of the bike. Oh, looking for the bike steal. Almost pulls off the heist there. Dang.
Oh. Spades will find the final arrow there on Pamu. But only day 2 storm. Hopefully Encore. Oh my god. I almost got bamboozled. Encore's gonna be able to play out and get the res here.
Looks like Pine maybe wanting to chase, but is gonna call it off. Has to take a really wide angle here because they get really crowded where he's gonna be coming in over here as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty bumpy for CMT to come back into the circle because they're going to have to make a full rotation straight through everyone if they're going to want to get to some day 2 camps here.
Yeah. Yeah, even like sometimes like even living in that situation, you're like, it's just such a rough spot coming back. So they do find the res, make their way out of Storm here. And these teams might be preoccupied as WTF fighting it out against Cat. We've seen these squads duking it out multiple times. Juiced trying to live against the Lod's Brawl there. We saw him pumping some damage, but not quite going to be able to do enough as the ult comes through with the finish there.
Abyssal hatchlings
Oh.
have spawned.
Spades up here on the north, scouting. Spots out WTF. Height throws out like a little test slam up there on the high ground to see if anybody was lingering.
You love it. 3 teams posturing around Mobile Beacon here. It's like JHK going to move in.
Oracle online.
Snag has that level 7 as well, where we are into next day here. So we're going to be looking to for the 9 push.
Yep, and as we can already see, like there's the only regions that teams will be able to farm here is pretty much like Chaos, Molten Wellspring, some of Mana Coils before the storm closes.
Yep. And we
And,
see everyone fighting for it
Hemotic.
literal right here. They're like racing to this game.
Yep. Yep. Everybody's like, who's gonna get the farm?
This is so tense when you're actually in it, like trying to simultaneously get creeps and fight a team at the same time. It's actually so hectic trying to like rush down those camps. TLD, obviously one of the best at it, very experienced at playing under pressure in tournament scenarios.
Gives me anxiety just watching it.
Yeah, true. Me too, bro. That's
Who's
like
gonna get the camp? Who's gonna get the kills? I don't know.
same thing when we were watching the Kova's heart thing earlier. I was literally having anxiety, like watching them almost get air blasted.
I'm just like white knuckling the edge of my desk, like.
The SUPERVIVE like intensity emotions are real, even from the spectator POV.
Oh,
You see-
JHK and FIL contesting one another here, but FIL down levels. JHK managed to clear out all of Mana Coils and have that level 9 cap now.
Ooh, really nice nade coming through from Krillo. We've seen some monster nades from the Krillo Ghost, rocking that signature Songbow Sword of the Seven Suns build.
Meteor beast incoming.
Nice fight from JK
big
though from ahead there.
Yeah, definitely. They played it slow. They played back and kind of baited FIL in, and then were able to take advantage of that situation very nicely.
Interesting to see here, Krillo very rarely rocking Longclaw optics, at least in ranked from what I've seen, opting over to them here in competitive, looking to hold a little more space on the Ghost, trading away those Gorgers.
May also just be like with a team comp thing as well, since he's got
sure.
Brawl on his team.
And the heals
Wanting
from
to-
Jang, yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Yeah. Wow, BAP looking really strong. Level 10 on height here.
A meteor beast has landed.
Yep, and they got those golds, but 2 teams maybe opting to engage on them. Lemur just want to push BAP full on here. Ooh, big stun from height, canceling the Lemur golden beam, but it's not going to be enough. They take out Pine anyways. Just going to be height left here on the Wukong.
Right when I was saying BAP looks so strong, they go down. It's the curse.
It's so real. You hold too much power, Kai. You have to. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, clearly I am not being responsible enough.
You're not being responsible to the players, but you are being responsible to the viewers who are loving the death and violence.
Yeah, I'm just cursing for the content, actually.
Yeah. There you go. A worthy cause as TLD and Cat continue to posture here. Kenneth looking over the top with the big stick is going to be avoided by Phenom there. They find this Biome boss really nice for TLD here. Going to continue to put them ahead on levels.
Yeah, but now they're going to be in kind of an advantageous position for this Meteor Soul as well. They have this base camp on this high ground over here. They have the level advantage now. There's still the 1 crystal left. Looks like Cat's going to go clear it out.
And I will pan back up here. I'm just kind of seeing what else is going on. We see Encore getting a pick onto Sugar there as this fight going to re-break out as the crystals are taken down, entering phase 3 for the Meteor Beast. TLD looking for an entry here. Lemur, the wings forward, pushing with that ultimate. is going to be roasting Kenneth. Kenneth, nice avoid on the wall, shifts back over the top. Big plays from Lods as well, chunking into Lemur. Nidhogg answers with the ultimate. Cat back at full force. Huge double stick coming through from Kenneth. They're going to take out Lemur. He has the auto res happening. They have to stop this, and they do. See it ahead of time. Phenom, though, absolutely roasting on the Fox. Ults through, looking for the 1v3. Not going to be enough. Lods turns it around.
Yeah, really, really well played from Cat there. Lemur went really, really far forward and was quite aggressive and got pretty punished for it after going so far forward and blowing the golden beam there.
Lemur really leaning into the hover wings beam action. We've seen him doing it many times across the course of these scrims. See different fight breaking out down south here. 10 versus TEG. TEG fighting it out pretty well. 10 having to get some space and reset. Zodiocon needs a reset as well. Is going to get some pots through. CMT, hear the violence though, lurking on the right, want to find the third party. TEG have to move quickly here if they want to not get pinched. Oh, and it's rough, caught in the spike. TEG was actually fighting this out so well. This third party really gonna punish them. Zodiocon doing a nice job to early out here. And it looks like Ghost Note on the Oath maybe lives as well, but maybe not, as Pamu on the chase.
Yeah, that's pre-nerf Wukong right there. I don't know if you're gonna get away from that one.
He's so OP.
How does Pamu do it? How does he just keep getting away with it?
Oh my. Here's the Kenneth Wukong showing up big. Gets the kill onto Pine there. Cat walking in. Dumb kind of right in the middle of everything here, looking to find their angle. As we see TEG get the res fully recovered, fighting for these tiny bit of creep camps left that you mentioned, Kaya. Wait.
Oh no, Dumb's gonna...
I was like, that's tragic. They got it though.
Okay, they got it. I was gonna cry if Dumb stole that away from them.
Maybe finding Miri split here. Shield broken with the ulti, but TEG pinched again. Again, they had a nice fight angle against Dumb, but really punished from the third party from back here, and maybe even more from the fourth from 10. RTK looking for the full squad wipe. Will Dumb be able to do something about it? It looks like not. Dumb just completely calls off like any kind of chase onto RTK, goes to the north, leaves RTK isolated in the 1v1, is going to find that pick onto Zodiocon. TG taken out.
Actually, I'll ask in a second. There's more action happening here. JHK and CMT. Oh, Flame Div goes down.
Double gold beam. I love seeing these mortars lined up with ally crowd control. One of the most reliable ways to hit hard to hit abilities is when someone can't move. And we've seen many teams really lining up those mortars with the crowd control. What were you going to say prior?
Is RTK running like Rabbit Paw plus like the gray dash haste glove? Could you check for me?
I will.
Because like
check.
his dash seems like it's on an absurdly low cooldown.
Ooh, Miri looking for the ult chip in. WTF forced completely off of position here. Juice looking to play kind of abyss angle. Waits for the RMB to come through. WTF going to be pushed right into BAP though, and 10 on the right. 3 squads they're trying to fight off all at once here. Immense finds a little bit of space to the wall. Juiced has nowhere to go. Height finds the slam on Immense. I think Flo did get out to the north. Juice somehow lives to the south as well, but they are going to be in shambles. Flo is down, just Juiced. After I will at some point I will look at 10 and
There's a lot going on.
Here, I'll do it now.
He does. He has a dash haste glove and rabbit paw.
It's all shift cooldown with resonating idol with Songbow. Full jewel shift gameplay. We are seeing it in action here. This is, remember when I said earlier, I was like, did RTK just like shift like 3 times with no reset? That's what I saw. I was like, I did see that.
I was like, cause like Micah's been doing that on Aluna as well recently, where he's been running like the dash haste glove with rabbit paw, so you have double dash haste grips. And yep, I guess it makes sense that you would run it on Jewel too.
Dude, we just saw like 3 squads get wiped on the movement out of their brutal cross-country move there, as everyone having to abandon space and make their way to this new position, causing full carnage in the process. Jang getting the self-res through with the contingency vial. Not going to be enough. So he does go
and
down.
right when we all slide to the left, now we got to slide to the right. Like, we're literally just...
One hop this time.
I know, exactly. I'm glad you knew it. I'm glad you knew where I was going with that, because I saw the map and it started playing in my head, I swear. Like,
I love it. We are going to be hopping our way back to the right where we came from. This meteor beast still 33% over here, Kaya, the combustion.
nobody was able to get it before.
They're going to be able to make their way back. Someone can claim that finally.
Whoever's first in gets a meteor.
It's enticing.
Last one there's a rotten egg.
We see our two squads kind of ahead of it here. CMT and TLD making their way in, maybe duking it out on the way. Pamu calling off the slam there. We do see JHK Ham on the crown play, is going to proc it. Time runs out, and JHK back at full force. 10 looking to do the same thing on the north, but no crown in play for them quite yet.
Yep, still trying to see if they can find one. Looks like the one that was on the map is all the way back in where the storm is collapsing right now. Gonna be unable to pick that one up.
So TLD looking to kind of claim territory here on this next shift in. Want to try to probably finish off. Yeah, here we go. Gonna finally claim the meteor beast here. Lock in that. I think it was corrosion when I looked at it. Combustion, I think it was. Maybe. Can't remember.
Combustion. Probably combustion. One or the other.
Or the
Either
other.
damage or armor shredding. You know.
They both help a lot. Either way,
True.
TLD. Ooh, Arik barely missing on that grab there. Mortar's getting traded back and forth here. Am looking for an entry maybe.
You know, I didn't really think about this before, like when we were talking about people taking the meteor beast, but like this is brutal.
This
The placement
zone?
of
Yeah,
this meteor
true.
storm,
What in
this
the
is
heck?
actually brutal. Like,
I like didn't even notice it till you just said that, but it's literally taking up like the entire zone almost. We saw TLD moving to the north, like almost nowhere to go, and now 3 teams duking out over here. Dumb kind of forced off. Going to be pinched. TN answers with a huge punch from the south, pushing Jetski back, and he does find the snipe on the way out. That Jetski movement not quite enough in the end here to get away, but it's going to put 10 in such a rough spot. Kaya getting collapsed on by BAP. Now Wubby, last member left. TN, last member left. TN goes down. Wubby lives somehow, makes it out with a sliver.
oh my goodness, this is why I love cross country. It's so hectic
Dude.
watching all of these teams fight for who's gonna be first in and last in the circle and who's gonna get put in the sandwich.
Oh my god, and it is just like a triple double decker. So many teams sandwiched, getting caught here, and we see it happening over and over. JHK now in the middle with TLD of the north looking to play for this resin REG as CMT find the last pick on the south. Remember, BAP still to the north here with the crown proc of their own back at full force.
And now we're sliding back to the left again.
it's so that song. It's just
It
happening
is,
right
it
now.
is. This storm shift is exactly that song. Oh my god.
2 hops this
It's
time.
perfect. You have to hop twice before you enter the next circle, or else you just instant die.
Dude, we need that. Some like DDR SUPERVIVE.
That would be very interesting.
As everyone kind of moving back to the left, BAP, TLD, you know, kind of on the other end of it now. CMT now have kind of forward position. Pamu up on the pole, want to play this Abyss gap. Everyone continuing to trade mortars here. TLD all of a sudden find themselves in the middle with JHK to the south. All these teams though, Kaya, looking pretty dang strong on the levels, equipment, armor front.
Yeah, I think right now, especially in cross country, it's always like a really big macro game of like,
True,
are
very
you going
true.
to be able to force other teams into bad positions, which is what JHK is trying to do right now to CMT.
Yeah, exactly. Just as you say that, JHK forcing CMT off of this lower gap. TLD looking to do the exact same thing to them right after, putting them right in the middle of CMT. And look, BAP trying to put CMT in the middle as they work their way up to the north. You called it out. Extreme kind of SUPERVIVE macro movement in play here.
Yep, it's just a constant game of push and shove in cross country because everything is moving. So how about you make the teams move too? Oh my god.
Big grab
This
from
damage.
Areg, finds into the mortar. Can they combo it? Phenom with the fly to the Firefox, just shredding in that choke point, is going to get punished off the back of JHK turning. Krillo finds the knock. Ham and Krillo so low off of the back of Jang, kind of keeping space for him. They are going to find their way out of that TLD back off to the left, but they do lose Phenom in the process.
Yeah, and Spades was scouting there to see who was coming out of that team fight, almost catches the remaining members of TLD, but now instead turning their focus towards JHK here.
Yep, Krillo continuing to pump on this ghost here. Oh, the slam. So many big sticks coming through from height there is going to find the kill onto Krillo. They do somehow get the res. Maybe another one as the mortar snipe from CMT from the north picks it again. Krillo almost able to get up there. He is going to res at the bottom of the abyss floor, and it's not going to be in time. Jang taken out right after, and violence continues. Areg finds the grab onto the high wisp. It's exactly what he needed. Procs his crown with that KB. Now going to put BAP right in the middle.
Are we sliding back to the right again?
Please, yes.
Oh my god. I saw the star moving and I was like, oh my god, it's real.
What's like the part where it cuts? He's like, cha-cha, real smooth. Yeah, crisscross. That's what I forgot. Boom, boom.
Oh my god.
The cha-cha slide supervive, baby. We're doing it. Back to the right as CMT make their way. BAP want to try to play for this beacon maybe in the 3v2, really getting punished for it. Huge damage coming out onto Pine, trying to reset with this cocktail. Height getting caught there from the Pamu slam, or sorry, that was Spades getting caught from the Pamu slam with the crown. Not going to be enough in the end. BAP or Pine looking to just play on top of the rock here for a second. Is going to take so much out of bounds damage because it's cross country. Storm just roasts him up there. BAP is gone. The plan backfires now. TLD versus CMT. Areg is down. CMT have numbers advantage, but TLD has health advantage. Phenom goes in, gets the double shield pull. RTK, or sorry, Flame Dave back to the right. The huge
Oh my god,
Pamu double big stick
Oh
puts
my
TLD
God.
into the abyss. CMT take game 6.
Oh my god, that double slam there. I don't think anybody was expecting the double dunk on dunk patch.
Dude, dunk patch, Wukong nerf patch. Pamu is playing yesterday, bro. This man is on fire. Absolutely cracked.
Frick yesterday. This
On the
guy is
Wukong.
playing 1.0 release day Wukong. Like,
Right.
how is he playing? How is he playing 1.0 release day Wukong? Somebody check this
Oh
guy's
my
client, please.
Gosh. Crazy, bro. Holy, what a series of games. That was 6, right? That was awesome. Man, I miss Scrims, bro. It was so fun to watch. Holy.
It is. It is always so fun to watch. It is always so fun to cast with music. Thanks for hanging
Aw,
out.
It is super fun. I had a great time, Kaya, as always. Super chill. All right,
Heck
GG's,
yeah.
everyone. I'm going to end the recording here. YouTube, we love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And W Supervive, we will catch you guys in the next one. GG.
Bye bye.
Oh, make sure to follow Kaya, guys. Kavjan, Kavjan on Twitch. Okay, bye.